What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's popping? How's everybody doing? So, welcome to the Sabir Bay Show once again. This is the moment that you share these videos out. You get some of these people to jump on the cipher with me. And please, y'all, I don't pay for people to follow me, so I need y'all to do your jobs, okay? So I need y'all to do your jobs. I need y'all to share this out. We are on X. Real Sabir Bay on X, Real Sabir Bay on X, Real Sabir Bay on Instagram. Okay, so please share it out. I'm gonna say it again. It's spelled just like it says it is. Sabirbey. It's only one Sabir Bay. So please share it out. And I don't need the same people keep commenting. I need y'all to share this out. And people be like, Sabir, you starting the show. You know, I have to do a lot of stuff, people. Let me turn my camera on. Let me turn my camera because I do it. I'm so done. I'm black. Y'all black people make people want to give up. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. You black people make people want to stop. And it's sad that I don't like saying certain things because Europeans be watching these videos. I need y'all to share it out and I need y'all to support these types of channels. Okay? I really do. I come on here every day and give y'all straight up facts. You can bring a European. You can bring me your best black scholar. You can bring me all of them. So if you're not here to support it, please leave because we don't need you. We don't. I don't. So this is a very, very hard thing to do, people. Again, I don't pay for people to follow me. I have always been authentic. Maybe I need to start paying $50 a month. Maybe I need to start paying $25 a month to get more followers, huh? No, I'm joking. I got enough followers. I'm authentically got followers. So I be trying to figure our people out. It's not this white man, B. It's black people. It's y'all. Y'all the problem. I'm just being a buck with you. So let me know where y'all tuning in from, y'all. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. If I upset you, it was meant to. Get it together, man. All right? You can't blame this European for everything. Blame some of your black scholars. So somebody do me a favor. Send this to Mark Lamont Hill. Please send this to Mark Lamont Hill right now. Send this to Joe Buttons. Send this to the Breakfast Club. Send it out. Keep spreading, not once, but keep going. This may go like 5 hours, y'all. I don't know. Just to get my point across. This may go 5 hours. Okay? So please support, share, and like. Support, share, and like. Support, share, and like. That's how this works, okay? I really wish I had the backing to do a lot of things, man. I really wish I had it. I know, but they betting on you not supporting it, and it's true. So what we're going to do, y'all, we're going to turn up the volume like my brother Stan says. Again, if you're on this feed, people, please share this out on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and support it now, not next week. Act like it's a church, okay? That's selling you hope. Let's go.
All with it. Yeah.
Let's get. Hear it out. Let's go.
Truth don't play. Law, history, culture, hip hop.
Come on.
All with it. We in the cipher, light sparking through the veil. Truth in motion, let the ancestors inhale. From the Moorish courts to the cosmic scrolls, he decoding lies that been hidden in goals. Sabir B, the name ring through the booth. He break down laws and lace you with the proof. From Dr. Woods' text to the streets we roam, he bringing intellect right back to the throne. All with it, be it, Sabir B, building up minds, not breaking the youth. Yo, truth don't sway, be it. Building up minds, law, history, culture, hip-hop every day. Mic check, this ain't no fairy tale spin. He bringing Moorish law right back to your skin. Mind sharp like a blade from Kimmett's Forge. Blueprint solid, he the truth's own source. Cameras rolling, the wisdom broadcast. Facts hit hard, never water the mask. He bridging the gap between the block and the scroll. That's intellectual combat, food for the soul. With it, from the matrix to the Moorish way, let's elevate. With it. knowledge. We talking history, law, sovereignty. The real blueprint that unlocks the chain. Ancient vibes through the mic and translate. Each broadcast opening up the gate. Pan-African mind with that Moorish spark. Guiding lost tribes through the global dark. No cap, it's that Griot code in motion. Truth tsunami, pure mind ocean. So tune in, lock in, set your mental straight. It's a big beat show, yeah, the vibe too great. Oh, with it be. The show. We building up minds, not breaking the youth. But yo, truth.
Trust me, every day. You ain't gonna get it like this. Trust me. So let me share this with y'all. I need y'all to do me a favor right now. Turn up the volume, like my brother Stan says. Support it. Okay. Wow. I don't even know where I'm gonna start with this, man. I just literally got up about 11:30, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. No, 10:30, something like that. Because I go to bed like 4 o'clock in the morning. The enemy don't sleep, so I don't sleep. So I was sitting back and everybody always want me to talk about certain things, right? You have people giving out, like this is the request line. Oh, Sabir, you should talk about sovereignty, but not one of them said, yo, I'll put up a couple of thousand. If you put up a couple of thousand, I'll talk about whatever you want me to talk about. I talk about Jesus Christ too. I talk about nigga. Did you really get 3 nails in you and you died? Did you really get 3 nails in you and you died? I got shot 5 times. I'm still standing. How that one happened? So I sit back and I really be trying to figure y'all black people out. You can say Moors too. You Moors, we're Moors, point blank, period. But I be really trying to figure Moors out too. I really do. I don't even know what y'all want anymore. Y'all keep blaming everybody else. No, we don't support the real people. So I wish somebody would just drop me a couple thousand. I'd be like Floyd Mayweather. I speak for you, Israel. Psych. Not happening. But no, seriously, people. I do a lot of things, people. Let me explain this to y'all. I host my shows. I've been on radio for a long time. I used to host my show. I used to produce my show. I used to engineer my show, and I did my research. Let me say this again. I don't know if y'all know how much goes into this. This is before the blog talk. I used to host my show, produce my show, engineer my show, and do my own research, and get my own guests. Kind of crazy, ain't it? So y'all that don't know my background, I started in radio randomly. I didn't go to school for it. I just randomly came and did a radio show in 2003 on WRD. WRD 900 AM, the information station not committed to solution. And I went to WKDU. Yeah, after that, I engineered, produced, and hosted all of those things. And had to go get my own sponsorship. I had to pay $300 something a week. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? Do y'all truly understand what I'm saying? So I could be nasty, I could be evil, I could be whatever y'all want me to be. I know how much work I put into this, and I haven't bent over yet. So all this Moorish talk that y'all hearing right now, this ain't new. This ain't new. We've been did that. So, and if you sit up, if somebody says something about Mark Lamont Hill, and we'll get into that later on. Y'all can click the link if you want to talk to me. I remember when Mark Lamont Hill got started on radio. Y'all know the dude Mark Lamont Hill. Did y'all see it all the time? The only reason why Mark Lamont Hill is where he's at because they put on Dr. Mark Lamont Hill or something like that. This is why you see Mark Lamont Hill on certain shows. But if you ask Mark Lamont Hill, who is Sabir Bey? Go ask Mark Lamont Hill, who is Sabir Bey? That used to do radio at WRD. Ask Mark Lamont Hill that question. So my point, people, we're the problem. We are the problem. One more time. We're the problem. If I don't know something, the thing that Sabir Bey does is Sabir would bring a person in that can explain these things, if that makes sense. Sabir is the one that will bring somebody in that don't know. So you can go ask Mark Lamont Hill who Sabir Bey is. Okay, go ask them. So they know. And the only reason why they bring certain people on certain shows is because they have to have a degree or what certain school they went to. So I don't pay for views, I don't pay for likes, I don't pay for followers, and most of these people pay for blue checks. I don't pay for blue checks. I'm authentic. I'll take all of your blue checks and I'll take all of y'all followers with just one word. And I told somebody this before. Let me make this clear for y'all. If anybody truly knows me and you ever see me on a show, I'm always quiet until somebody says, let's see what Sabir is coming from. On my show, I can do all the talking because it's my show. But if you ever really see me on somebody's show or you put me on a panel, I'm always the dude that fall back and be quiet. And I'm going to kill the game. So welcome to the Sabir Bay Show. So go get your European scholars. Go get your black scholars. Go get your religious people. Go get your attorneys and go get your politicians and try to test me. I told you. Go ask Mark Lamont Hill who Sabir Bay is. Y'all probably saying, who the hell is Mark Lamont Hill? He's the one they pushing out here to everybody. So welcome to the Sabir Bay Show. The link is right there. Don't act like you don't see it. What I'm going to do. What's up, Stan, the man? So
Peace, man.
I am good, bro. I might try to do this like 5 hours, bro. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna work it. I gotta take.
Oh yeah, turn the volume up, then. Let's go.
I gotta take my chlorophyll, my chloroxygen. I gotta drug up myself, brother.
Okay, Doc. Okay.
I gotta get that energy popping. So
that's what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, I'm the doctor, nigga. If Dr. Pepper could have be a doctor, nigga, why can't I be a doctor, nigga?
That part.
Nigga, you know the funny part is the disrespect they used to give Condoleezza Rice. You know they never called her doctor. You know when they talked to her, they called her Condoleezza. Have you ever noticed that?
Wow.
You never remember that? They never called her Dr. Condoleezza Rice. They called her Condoleezza. That's how much they respect you black people. It doesn't matter how many degrees you have.
Nope. Still property.
They call a soda doctor though. This is my chlorophyll. I don't need that. I gotta put more inside here. Y'all need this chloroxygen to function right. It cleans the blood, people. It gives you a lot of energy too. So we're gonna see how long I'm gonna do this show today, brother.
What's that again? That says you said give oxygen?
It's chlorophyll. It's chloroxygen.
Oh yeah.
It's green. Okay, this is the chlorofresh. Some of y'all need this in your body to clean your blood and clean your stinking behind bodies. Because some of your bodies be balling. So let me clarify and tell you what this is, right? I told you this. I give y'all everything when I come on this show. So it's like algae, right? You ever see an animal sitting there, the pond? They be in the pond, they got the algae right there, they eat it. It's algae. It's oxygen and energy. Science to everything, bro. So what did the Europeans bring? Nothing. Europeans brought nothing. And if y'all can listen before we start this show, if any so-called European, and I'm calling them European, any white person invented anything, if any white person invented anything, right? If they can show me anything that they invented, right? I will shoot myself in the head again. That sounds clear? What do you mean, Sabir? I got a bullet in my head. So yeah, I got shot in my head, but I would literally shoot myself in the head myself this time, this way, if they can show me. So I do have a bullet that's sitting at the top of my head. You want to see it? I'll help y'all out. That's in the back of my head where I got shot in my head at. That's the 38 slug in my head. Still sitting there. So if a white person can show me, let me give you a look at it, brother. That's me with Tommy Davidson with the bullet in the back. See that in the back of my head? So
yeah.
I played Russian roulette twice when I was younger. I don't know if y'all know what that is. You put the gun to your head, put a bullet in, spin that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Y'all remember those? Yeah, y'all remember that? So I would literally shoot myself in the head if any so-called white person can show me what they invented. So let's get this thing started. Let's get it started. Remember what I said, brother. If they can show me what they invented, any white person, much as I've been shot up, you think I'm not immune to it? I've been shot multiple times, many different times. Right. So if they can show me something they invented, let me know. Go get crying ass Mayweather right now, y'all. Send us to Mayweather too. Because all them niggas on his team ain't nothing but a bunch of cowards too. That's all they gonna do is go tell and have a lawsuit. So let's get this thing popping, brother. Because one thing I would do, and I ain't talking shit. If you think I'm talking shit, bring it to the cipher. Keep trying to tell you. You see that Philly upside down, right? Let's go. Because I'll turn all my enemies into friends. Let's go. Y'all better let's go, man. Y'all better let's go. Chop, chop, chop. Share it out. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Okay? Let's go. Hip Hop History Month, y'all. Let's go.
Ignition and liftoff.
Let's go.
To the BDP.
Turn it up, Stan. Let's share it out.
I hope you have a good flight and enjoy a new vehicle we're giving you. We thank you very much, and we sure we will.
My name is DJ Kenny Parker. I will be your musical selector for the night. We have KRS-One on the microphone. This is 20 years in the making. G. Timone on the low. Johnny Hustle. Predator Prime, what's good? Mondo. Yeah. Without further ado, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Kenny Parker, what up? KRS in the building. Yo, these cats all talking about they run this and they run that. Motherfuckers don't run shit. KRS-One in this piece. Y'all want to battle? Let's go. Number one, don't forget it. I make number one, don't forget it. I make number ones. Let's take these cats back. I make number ones. What y'all make? Number ones.
Y'all hearing this out?
Let's show these cats. I make number ones. They some hoes. Watch what they say. There's pictures of the athletes with price tags on eBay. Deja vu, the Matrix must be having glitches. I could have sworn I just smashed these short bitches. You need to look up to me, cause right now all of y'all rhyming right where my dick is. You just lost, you can't believe. This club is like Iraq, you the US, you need to leave. Battle Chris, please, I blaze two guns. Had your ass looking like Saddam's two sons. This that real shit, wow. You look like some kid that got gassed after watching 8 Mile. Now pull up your pride, Neo. How did I beat you? Did it have anything to do with the mic I speak through? No, but if you want to get far, don't think you a pussy. No, you are. That's why.
You're not ready, Stan. They running, man.
That's right.
Come on, run, man.
Come back.
I make number ones. New York. I make number ones. That's real. I make number ones. New York.
Bring it to the cipher.
I make number ones. I make number ones. In case you forgot. I make number ones. Shoot out, shoot out. Everybody wind up. You don't. KRS will die your fuck. Poop out to the face and your guts. Wave the clock in your boy face like what? Y'all talk that junk, but you really all pump. I'll smash you and your man. Come on, double up. That's why I got the double pump. So I can fuck you up. You a fan of rap? I'm the man in rap. I'm looking for where hip hop's next land is at. You getting in my way? Where them cannons at? First thing you get hit with is a panic attack. Then you feel the steel of the gap in your back. Now you wondering why you even said all that. You could have left KRS one way in the back with his conscious rap and his old school tracks. But now I count guns, I make number runs. I count guns, I make number runs. I count guns, I make number runs. That's right. I count guns, I make number runs. What y'all forgot? I count guns, I make number runs. What you forgot? I count guns, I make number runs. Oh, I count guns, I make number runs. I count guns, I make mama run. See, I'm the same God that spit out, you must learn. And spiritual minded, but y'all not concerned. You want to take shots at me and disrespect, try to degrade my philosophies, but no, y'all crazy. I'll watch your brains ooze out like crack jars of turkey gravy. God told me to slay thee, and I'ma get to it. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes.
Hey man, listen, this hip hop history month, bro. I don't know if y'all noticed.
Let's go.
So I am hip hop for the record. So the wild part is, bro, like I sat back and people always got request lines from me. They be like, "Oh, Sabir, could you talk about sovereignty?" But if I say come over, sign up for my classes, you'd be like, "Well, it's supposed to be free."
Man.
No, I give y'all 2 hours every day, 4 hours really, because I get off and come back on. Sometimes it's 4.5 hours. But let me see. I'm gonna see real rap. I'm gonna see something. I used to do radio for 3 hours, man. 3 hours on WKDU. I'm gonna see if I could do 3 or 4 hours. What y'all think? You think I could do 3 or 4 hours? And guess
Man,
what?
I think you do anything, you put your mind to it.
Put you back into it. But nobody would sponsor it. Nobody said, "Yo, brother, I got you, homie." But I can. I really can go there. But the crazy part is, like, damn, I got so many books around me, man. I'm trying to figure this out, man. Like,
Man, it's so much information that you can
I'm
come from, man. It's
trying to
crazy.
figure out. Look behind me. I'm trying to figure out which side. You want to see something funny? You want to see something funny, Stan?
Yeah, you could do an hour on each on 4 different subjects and be.
Look. Stan, this on this side. Pay attention. This ain't even everything, right?
Oh man.
This ain't every. Hold up. This is not even everything. Can't make this is just on this side alone. Hold up. That's on this. Hold up. That's on this side alone.
Oh wow, them look like some law books there.
It really is. It ain't heavy as hell. So I ain't even. Hold up. I ain't even on this side. Hold up. I'm not even on this side. All this is Moorish history. Not Black history, Moorish history. Hold up. Hopefully it don't fall.
Oh yeah, you locked and loaded.
I could do this for 5 hours, bro. 5 hours. But y'all wouldn't pay me for this. I could do it for 5 hours, my nigga. God damn. Really though?
Indigenous people.
Do you really want me to go there? Do y'all really want me? So ask Mark Lamont Hill why he haven't sat down with Sabir. And I knew Mark Lamont Hill for a long time. A very long time. But the thing is that they don't want to be challenged on no level. But you want Sabir and put out request lines and talk about, well, you're Sabir, won't you talk about sovereignty? How about you pay me? I'll talk about sovereignty all day long. So why am I saying all this? It's because our people, brother, and again, it's not y'all. It's not y'all. It's your Black leaders. It's your people from the universities. It's the Black elite, what y'all call boule. It's those people. It's the people that's on social media. It's your people that y'all watch on social media. And this is not about
influence over them.
Hey, it's not, you said influence. It's not about a bragging. I just want y'all to understand. This is the dude. Like, if anybody ever saw me on a show, I'm always quiet. I'm never saying anything. I don't jump on people's shows just to be talking. I don't do stuff like that. I'll sit back and listen and let the person say, what's your thoughts, Sabir? That's how I am. If you saw me on shows, right? Do you see me on shows yelling and telling, yeah, I would get in? Nah, I'll be sitting back.
Yeah.
Waiting. That's the type of person I am. So there's a difference when I'm
once you go in, though, I see you go in.
Yeah, exactly. Because what happens, I'm studying everybody as I'm on their show. That's why you notice you don't see me on their shows. Not the Rizza Islams, not the 19 Keys, not the J Mark, not the Mark Lamont Hill. You don't see me on them shows.
Why? They talk about Black.
I know, because I'm gonna sit back and listen to you. And this is the thing, and I'm gonna repeat this again, brother. I don't pay for blue checks. Most of them pay for the blue checks, $14.95, I think it is.
Yeah.
Most of them pay for followers. You can pay for followers because they keep hitting me up. You want some followers, nigga? I don't need followers because they're not.
Me too.
I never listen. They hit you too. I never was a person that like. Listen, I never was a person that liked fake friends. I swear to God.
Yeah, right.
All of those people are fake friends. They fake friends, right? KRS One said this this weekend about gossip. KRS One was talking about the source magazines and radio stations and how people would pay for gossip. This is what KRS One and Be Real and I was saying.
Yeah, they will.
For
They
gossip, they will pay for sensationalism, but they will never pay for the truth.
will. They play for what's they called, Black Baptist Conference Center.
Yeah. Have a pastor, you can get $2,000 from a congregation. I can't get $200 from a person that's on my feed. Ain't that kind of crazy? Think about that for a minute.
I'm trying to figure out how they keep having all these conventions, man. All these such and such conventions, and you got to pay all this money to go, and they're not even talking about sovereignty, nationality, or human rights. None of that.
But let me play something for you. And if I'm wrong, bring me your Europeans. Bring all me your Europeans, that so-called white people. And it's not, let me make this clear. And this is not an attack on so-called white people, because I have my nephews married to Europeans. I have European, my nieces.
Yeah, right.
Nieces are mixed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
It's not even about that, but I want y'all to understand it's black Christians. It's these black Christians that knows what I'm talking about, or the black boule that's in these secret societies, right? In these universities that come out and try to hold things back. So what they're doing is holding things back that need to be told to the people. I've said on many panels, brother, many panels from reparations on down. Go Google Sabir Bey on reparations. Just Google Sabir Bey reparations. Sabir Bey reparations. Straight up. Go look it up and watch what pops up. You have to understand they don't want certain people. This is why this job is much harder to do. So bear with me. Listen to this for 1 second before we get into all of this, okay?
Taking $7,000 per post. I know I've seen that happen a lot with you, Emily, and you're also at that meeting with influencers. So what's the reality of the situation?
I'll speak on behalf of myself and honestly on behalf of the government a little bit here, the Israeli government. They target influencers who agree with the cause and then recruit us for meetings like what you saw with Bibi for messaging. With that being said, I can safely say the government's not funding any influencer. With all due respect, I don't think it's completely accurate to say that influencers aren't getting paid, because let me tell you, by the government, they offer that money to me, and I sent you the exact email, let me pull it up. The Consulate General of Israel, wrote me an email offering to pay me to go to Israel. They would pay all my expenses and also pay me, and then they offered to give me a spot for my guest. I shot that down. I declined because it didn't sit right with me. This is about a year ago, If tomorrow I got bankrolled by Israel, I am already pro-Israel. Why can't I be paid for that? Are you registered as a foreign agent under FARA? No, but they're paying me for a service. I work there. And you should be registering under FARA.
Crazy. Get it?
Taking $7,000 per post. I know I've seen that happen a lot with you, Emily, and you're also at that meeting with influencers. So what's the reality of the situation?
I'll speak on behalf of myself and honestly on behalf of the government a little bit here, the Israeli government. They target influencers who agree with the cause and then recruit us for meetings like what you saw with Bibi for messaging. With that being said, I can safely say the government's not funding any influencer. With all due respect, I don't think it's completely accurate to say that influencers aren't getting paid, because let me tell you, by the government, they offer that money to me, and I sent you the exact email, let me pull it up. The Consulate General of Israel, wrote me an email offering to pay me to go to Israel. They would pay all my expenses and also pay me, and then they offered to give me a spot for my guest. I shot that down. I declined because it didn't sit right with me. This is about a year ago, If tomorrow I got bankrolled by Israel, I am already pro-Israel. Why can't I be paid for that? Are you registered as a foreign agent under FARA? No, but they're paying me for a service. I work there. And you should be registering under FARA.
I get paid for my services. I can't even get paid. I can't even get paid for my services. Ain't that some shit? Wait a minute. What you going to say?
I was like, our people don't even know how the game works.
No, they
First
don't.
Of all,
they
have no idea how this thing works.
I've been in this game for a long time, bro. Like, I will be real with y'all. I told y'all they came to me many times, not them. This is when I first started radio. Do y'all understand the influence part? Let me explain this to
Oh,
you.
I can imagine the Christians came to you. Oh my gosh.
It wasn't Christians that came to me.
Oh, really? Okay.
It wasn't Christians that came to me. They may be watching this video right now.
Oh yeah. Like, dang, we almost had them.
Oh, I might say they can come get me.
Oh, you about to tell them? So you packing your bags.
Hold on,
You
no,
like Stevie Wonder going to Saturn.
it's a method. It's a method to my madness, brother. See, y'all don't appreciate it because you know why? Because most of these dudes that's on this feed don't even have heart. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all don't. There's very few that may have heart on his feed. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Very few, but most of them don't have it. And I know they watch it. And if you want to join the feed, come on, y'all. I may go 5 hours. I could take a break, eat something, and come back. But this is the thing. The reason why, brother, because I know too much about them. You know, he's the father of public relations. How many of y'all ever read Edward Bernays' books? Y'all talk about propaganda. But how many people really read Edward Bernays' works? How many of y'all read his book? Come on. See how quiet it is, brother? I guess I got to pay for some followers.
You see, you got to pay. Man, this is weird. It's weird.
So I'm telling you, listen, I'm telling y'all stuff I shouldn't even be telling y'all. I'm going to be real with you. You think I'm playing. Y'all think it's a game. They really don't. See, when I'm going and away from it, then they say, well, Sabir was saying that. Shit. Right? I'm going to help you out.
We definitely can fix these problems. We could have been fixed these problems.
But it's our people, brother. Our people. Hold up.
But if our people are supporting the wrong people and they supporting foolishness, then it's like you said, sometimes it gets frustrating. Man, it gets frustrating, I can tell.
How many of y'all ever read Edward Bernays' work? See how quiet it is on his feed? I don't even know who that is, nigga. I don't know, but I'm going to. This is Edward Bernays, right? Edward Bernays is the father of public relations. This is who Edward Bernays is. Engineer of the consent of the people, right? His uncle is him. This is his uncle, Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud is his uncle. See, they know who to go to. Let me explain something to you. When people say, well, I just ain't got the time for it and waste my energy. No, this is what they do. They know how to manipulate you. They don't stop. They don't stop. And believe me, these Europeans is watching. So pay attention to Edward Bernays. This is Edward Bernays on David Letterman show.
Emotionally, I won't tell that to anybody.
So now you won't tell your emotional age to anybody?
No. Will you tell yours?
Well, based on your statistics, I've passed on weeks ago.
Pay attention.
I'll accept that.
It was a lovely service, and I'm sorry you couldn't be there, but... All right, now, doctor, tell me again what the doctor is. What are we dealing with? You're the father of public relations.
What we're dealing with, really, is the concept that people will believe me more if you call me doctor.
Oh, I see.
One more time.
More if you call me doctor.
Oh, I see.
That people will believe
me. Tell
me again what the doctor is. What are we dealing with?
Well,
the father of public relations.
What we're dealing with, really, is the concept that people will believe me more if you call me doctor.
Oh, I see.
Y'all don't get it yet? Edward Bernays.
That's a good idea.
And actually, I am doctor because 2 universities gave me honorary degrees.
Mm-hmm. All right.
One was Boston University, and the other was Babson College.
So you're making the most of those degrees. Well, let's talk a little bit about public relations. You've been doing it for 70 years. Who were some of your 72? Who were some of your early accounts? Who were clients of yours back in the very beginning?
In the very beginning, Procter & Gamble was one of our accounts. They had a white floating soap called Ivory soap.
Right. That was the selling point. It would actually float in the bathtub or wherever you were bathing, I guess.
That's right. And they came to me one day and said that mothers washed the faces of the children, and they hated soap because their eyes were stinging from the soap. And that when people grew up, they wouldn't use any soap because they get conditioned in childhood, according to Floyd, my uncle.
So you get ahead of yourself, but it's true your uncle was Sigmund Freud.
Let's go back.
And so we...
So you get ahead of yourself, but it's true your uncle was Sigmund Freud.
And so we made a research, made a study, and we found a sculptor, Brenda Putnam, who used soap instead of wax in developing her sculpture. And it then occurred to me that if we could develop soap sculpture competitions, I went to a psychologist and he said every child has a creative instinct. If we got some sculptors to be judges and had soap sculpture competitions for children in different age groups,
that would get them accustomed to using the soap.
That would get them to love soap.
Did it work?
Not only accustomed to it. The fascinating thing to me was that after the first year, 22 million children were loving soap, and the sale of soap just went up.
I'm walking you through something
Well,
so you
if
can
you
understand
say
this.
so.
This is a matter
Of record. We could probably chart that.
Dow Jones reports. You can look them up if you want.
In the introduction here, I mentioned some of your clients have been past presidents. Eisenhower, Coolidge, Hoover, Wilson. Which one of those people really was in desperate need of your services? Who was the dullest of the bunch that you handled? Who was...
Well, let me quickly tell you the Coolidge story. Harding had died. Coolidge became president.
Let me explain this to y'all. I know this is not the typical conversation y'all will have, but this is the type of conversation that Europeans have. Are you following me? So he said, how could a man, let's think about this, well, Trump is in office too, but how could a man that don't have a degree, that never went to college, right? Do you know what an honorarium is, y'all? Do y'all know what an honorarium is? Do y'all know what that is? So
that means you ain't quite make the credentials, but your money, you did something for them.
Hold on, it's the money or the influence. Right?
Yeah.
This is how it works, right? Money or influence. Edward Bernays is the father of public relations. If you read Calvin Coolidge is in here. I'm telling y'all stuff that you ain't going to get from these educated Negroes, bruh. I'm telling you, this is why I said you can bring all of them. I know what they train. So, and he said, my uncle is Sigmund Freud. You think I don't know what these people are doing to us? Let me help you out. This is why Carter G. Woodson in The Miseducation of the Negro was talking about this. He said the education of the Negro and the miseducation. Do you know in his book, Carter G. Woodson's book, he said, if the Negro would forget most of the untried theories taught to him in school, if he could see through the propaganda that was instilled into his mind under the pretext of education, if the Negro can see this, he can solve the problems. If the Negro, talking about two black people, can see through the propaganda that was instilled into his mind under the pretext of education, if he would fall in love in the sacrifice for the upliftment of his people, niggas want to be where they at, brother. And if I'm wrong, come on.
They can't see through it. They can't see through the propaganda.
And this the educated people. And I can get on his feet every day and keep telling you, set it up tomorrow. I'll bet on panel with anybody that you want. So what they do is they get certain people like Mark Lamont Hills and like these types of people that be on panels because you looking for somebody with a degree. This dude don't have a degree. He said he got an honorarium to influence people. So let me help you out.
Who else? Who else got an honorarium?
It's a lot of
A
people.
lot.
Mike Tyson got one.
A lot of them.
I think Mike Tyson. I think it was. Is it Cedric or DL? It's a lot of people got. You could probably literally you can go online and find out what celebrity, right, has an honorarium. I lie to you not.
Yep.
Go online and punch him. You can do a Google search and find out what celebrity got an honorarium.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they say we don't want Sabir over here, nor will we sponsor him. I can't get sponsors from people.
And they'll tell you that, yeah, they got honorary degrees.
No doubt.
They put it out there.
We're looking for validation from them. You
Yep.
can't. I could put. You know what I do when I go in airports, bro? I put JD down there. Nigga, what the hell is a JD? I put JD down there, and then you can test me on my Juris Doctrine. That's all the JD is. I'm a Juris Doctor. What is Juris? Let me break this down. I'm gonna help y'all out. Juris. 1 second. I'm gonna help y'all out. And y'all can Google this if y'all don't have a law dictionary. Google that word juris. A jurist is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. One more time. A jurist is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. I am a Juris Doctor. Test me on it if you want to. I don't need validation from them. You can put me in their institutions, right? And then see how good I really am. You see how they avoid certain people. I told you the art of war is real. You would look at it as being arrogant. No, this is not arrogant. What the black people do is called arrogance. The educated black people that's inferior, those people. But I just understand the art of war so well. God damn, I understand this game, bro. The art of war is so real. You think I just have these books here just to have them? No, I read them. I understand them. I got it. And I don't join crowds. No. That's not what Sabir do. So we're going to avoid him. Go to Mark Lamont Hill. Go to these great people that y'all see on social media. Look at all the beautiful, great degrees and the ones that actually pay. I don't need validation from these people. I know who my ancestors are. So a child and y'all parents are still taking your children into an institution to have them dumbed down. If you watch a child play, a child creates. They have remember he said, Edward Bernays said they have a creative mind. Remember he said that?
Mm-hmm.
The creative mind. That mind is creative. You can create whatever you want. We stagnate that. Be a football player. Be a ball player. Michael Jordan didn't have to go to school to learn how to deal with gravity, nor did Dr. J. It's in them. They mastered gravity, my nigga. I don't know if y'all know this or not. They mastered gravity. How the hell did Jordan stay in the air and spin around that many times? How did Dr. J do that? Nigga, that's science. That is called science, my nigga. Science. All we got to do is do what? Teach it back to our children. Because at schools lie. They lie. The lies my teacher told me. Here it is. They lie.
Indoctrination is real.
Bring me your teachers, baby. Bring me your European scholars. This is why they had to get people like who? Hold on, let's pull him up for a minute. Let's pull your ball up. Give me 1 second. Let's pull up Floyd Mayweather. I don't know how the hell he influencing somebody, but bear with me. Here you go. Let's go.
How would you guys 10%, 50%? I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel. The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
Yeah. Make it make sense.
This guy here.
And what we keep hearing is, why, Floyd? Why? Well, my best friend is Jewish.
Nigga, you are the Jew. We're not talking about Jews. We're talking about Israel.
This is my brother. And If you have a problem with him, you have a problem with me. So, no matter what it is, when it is, when you call on me, I'm not with you guys 10%. I'm there for you guys, always. I don't care social media. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna be a voice. I'm gonna be the voice. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna stand strong. And no matter what I go through, no matter how much backlash I get, I live my life for me.
Amen.
I'm there for you guys.
No, nigga. He said you have a problem with me. You got a problem with him. You got a problem with me. Hold up. I hope y'all send this to him. This is funny, bro. Like we are pathetic people, bro. Black people, y'all pathetic.
Easy to be bought out.
Huh?
I said easy to be bought out. Crazy.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That's ridiculous.
This is crazy, right? So share this out. Can't make this up. Share this out. Here you go. Share it out. You got a problem with me? Hey, ain't that a yarmulke on my head? But that, wait a minute. Ain't that a yarmulke on my head?
Yeah.
So,
but you ain't standing up for the state of Israel either.
I'm not standing up for no state of Israel, nigga. You got to be crazy. I'm Muslim, bro. I'm an original Jew. I'm the original.
Oh my God.
But you have to understand the history behind it. You have to understand what happened. The Jews went astray. In Islam, man, that's how this works. I told you I stand on it, but I won't get sponsored if I do stuff like this. But who gives a damn? So I was running around LA like this with that on my neck. That's what I was doing. I'm running around LA like that, right? Wishing a Jew would say something to me. I'm wishing a Jew would say something to me, bruh. I would dare them. This is how I was rolling, bruh. Let me bear with me. I'm telling you, I had some cojones. This is me in the airport. Give me 1 second. This is me in the airport. And the dude that's behind me was looking at me like, what the hell this nigga got on his neck? And I took the picture to show y'all what he was looking at. That's in LAX. Y'all probably say you a troublemaker. No, I'm gonna spark the conversation, my nigga.
Yeah.
And I hope y'all Christians come to the cipher. Come on. Y'all don't
gotta spark the conversation up on who the original Jew is, man.
I know, but you see how they would pay their influencers. They pay Mayweather. They pay these dudes. Mayweather owed a lot of money. I don't know if y'all know that or not. That nigga ain't got no money. But I want y'all to understand, they pick and choose who they want. So they pick the weakest nigga. I don't give a damn how many overweight, unhealthy ass bodyguards that nigga got. But I roll by my damn self. That's me in LAX. Okay? So let me move forward. If you think I'll be playing, try me. And I gotta order me another one of those. And I'm gonna explain this to y'all Christians that don't understand how this works. This is me in Oklahoma in Black Wall Street. You see what's on my neck? The pastor ran inside the church. He saw me walking down. This is how crazy black people are. This is in Oklahoma. I was at Black Wall Street in Oklahoma. But people scared to have this conversation with Sabir. Did y'all send us to Mark Lamont Hill yet? I'm giving y'all history. And you can fact check everything that I'm talking about. Fact check it. I guarantee you. Any of you Europeans look this up, you're going to find out I'm telling the truth. Okay? Let me find another one. I'm going to show you something else. I'm giving you all these for a reason. And I got my yarmulke sitting over there. Here's another one. This is in Houston, Texas. You see me with a yarmulke on, with that thick book. This is called the House of Books. That was in Houston, Texas. See, I don't talk about, niggas can tell you about sports all day long. They can tell you all about sports. They can't tell me nothing about it. Right? So bear with me. That's me in Texas. Right? And I had the necklace on too. Oh, that was a funny day, bro. Let me show you another one. This was in Oklahoma when I had the military dudes look at me like I was crazy. Straight out of Africa. Look at my shirt. Is it clicking yet? Now, I'm going to help you Christians out so y'all Christians don't understand this. I've been to a lot of countries. I've seen Muslims live amongst Christians too. I was in Turkey like that. But I want y'all to understand, you're getting real history here. This is Sabir not doing Photoshop or AIs. Let me show you another one. Here are the crosses, people, for my Christian brothers and sisters that don't understand this. That's a cross on my shirt. That's a cross on my neck. But they made you hate what this is. You see it right there, Stan?
Yeah, I see it.
The SWAT sticker. That's a cross. That's the cross. Tell me, Christians, what cross was Jesus on? What cross was Jesus on? This is why when I say black people are cowards, this is what I mean. You're scared to death.
Looked like he was on the Latin one.
Could have been. Or was he on any cross? Cross is the crossroads. Let me show you. This is in Cordoba. You see it in the window right there? That's in Cordoba, Spain. This is way before Hitler started wearing it, because it's a history behind this. But if we can get people, right, to influence other people, and then indoctrinate your child in the school system, right, they're going to fall in line. That's what the whole crowd was. That's what this is based on, the crowd. Oh, damn. Why you think you don't see me in the room with them, bruh? I'm already mentally
not a part of the crowd.
I'm not part of the crowd. I ignore the noise. I focus on the signals, not the noise. It's the signals I focus on. Okay? The signals.
Wow.
Crazy, ain't it? But y'all don't want this type of conversation. Nah.
No.
That's why KRS once said, you will pay for the gossip. That's in Cordoba. So you think it has something to do with them? No, you just don't know who you are. That's why Floyd Mayweather can do what he's doing. Because they're going to pay Floyd Mayweather. They're going to pay a lot of these people to do what they're doing. All these elite people. And again, I blame black people for the problems that we have. That's me again in Cordoba. It was so hot, I'm sitting on my bag. And it's all stone. You see that right there? It's in the window. Y'all thought it was Hitler? It ain't got nothing to do with Hitler, bruh. You just don't know your history. This is why they can laugh at you, because you're a joke. Black people in the United States, and I'm speaking of the educated black people. The educated black people are fools, bruh. And they know that. They know that you're a fool, and they know you don't have no heart. That's why they can say what they want to say to you. So I'm going to take a quick break because I got to run and pay some bills. I'll be right back. So please turn up the volume, y'all. Let's have some fun. Okay?
Yeah, don't go nowhere. Come back.
I'll be right back, y'all. Hit that link, y'all. Please share it out.
Every time I turn on the news, it gets depressing. Watch the news, it gets
Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Y'all know what this is for real. Time to wise up. Time to hold yours. Word up. No time for giving up. Word up. We got to take control of our own community. That's word. We only spitting hard rhymes for hard times. Listen to me closely, it's about to get toasty. I'll be the speaker of the house like Nancy Pelosi. The challenges we're facing on the world is this. The banks are telling governments to do that and do this. No one's taking a true risk. No one's the loser. We need to do trade with Cuba. Open up the borders all the way to Aruba. Give tax breaks for all teachers and tutors. Cats don't like how the teacher be talking. If cats don't walk where the teacher be walking. Love and develop yourself. That spells lady. I teach it to young girls and women go crazy. Philosopher. Criticism don't faze me. I walk in the truth, even the wind obeys me. Standing with a protest sign, free Haiti. My rhyme blows your mind like the 380. I made $1 million last year, didn't change me. I make money, man, the money does not make me. Lately, my popularity just heightened. As KRS-One enlightens, I go off the top and I recite what I'm writing. I write 3 books for your mind to enlighten. I promote stop the violence so we can stop fighting. If you're part of this movement, don't just be websiting. Volunteer somewhere where people just might win and just need a little help, support from the right friend. Then it ain't about.
I just need a little bit of help from a few friends, good friends, man. Can I do that? God damn.
Cats don't like how the teacher be talking. If cats don't walk where the teacher be walking. Love and develop yourself. That spells lady. I teach it to young girls and women go crazy. Philosopher. Criticism don't faze me. I walk in the truth, even the wind obeys me. Standing with a protest sign, free Haiti. My rhyme blows your mind like the 380. I made $1 million last year, didn't change me. I make money, man, the money does not make me. Lately, my popularity just heightened. As KRS-One enlightens, I go off the top and I recite what I'm writing. Come on, y'all. I write 3 books for your mind to enlighten. I promote stop the violence so we can stop fighting. If you're part of this movement, don't just be websiting. Volunteer somewhere where people just might win and just need a little help, support from the right friend. Then it ain't about stupid white men with blacks, Latinos, and Asians act just like them. KRS-One, I got this y'all from DMC. I take it all the way back to 83. But right now, KP gonna drop the chorus on me. And it goes. Revolution, revolution, that's the only solution. 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 Illuminati this, Bilderberg that. The white owl on the dollar goes way back. If the proof matches the truth, I say that.
Did y'all catch what he just said? Did you catch what he said, Buster Stan? Huh? Did you know it was an owl on the dollar bill? Let's run it back.
And the truth is that Bilderberg that. The white owl on the dollar goes way back. If the proof matches the truth, I say that. And the truth is that we in a debt we can never pay back. So to balance the budget, we can never say that. When the law is on the floor and the justice lays back, there's the Maybach though, giving us hope. When the Mercedes Corporation is trying to stay afloat, the whole thing's a joke and falling apart. The only institution you can really trust is art. And with art, you can start up a civilization. We already worldwide, man, so why are we waiting? Hip-hop is the spot where that money be making. And if we unite tonight, we can start up a nation. Get free from the greed in the heart of this nation and create our own nation from the words that I'm stating. Hip-hop, make noise if you part of this nation and you ain't get sucked into globalization.
Did you know it was a white owl on the dollar bill? Did y'all didn't know that? It's in the corner. Go look at it. It's an owl on here. Did you know that, bro? This is what they ain't teaching you. So let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna help y'all out. I told you I can do this for 5 hours, but I need y'all energy. I need y'all to support it right now at the yellow. Okay? I do have a Cash App. I do have a Zelle. I do have a PayPal. I do have Apple Pay, and I do have Chime. So there's no excuses for y'all, okay? So, do you know that the dollar bill is the only bill that never changed, bro? Have y'all noticed that? Think about it. The dollar bill is the only bill that never changed. Nobody even questions that. Why this one never changed, but the 10, the 5s, the 20s, the 50s, the 100s, why all of them changed instead of this one?
That's a real good question.
See, this is the difference. If I was on Piers Morgan's show or Joe Budden's show or the Breakfast Club, like if somebody really, and matter of fact, Mark Lamont Hill should interview me. Y'all should send us to Mark Lamont Hill. I told y'all I know Mark Lamont Hill personally. We used to do radio at WRD. So we're so wanting to jump on their shows, right? Instead of creating our own shows, right? And we can have a panel with them. Let's get 5 of them and 5 of us. Did that make sense? but they would pick certain people. They wouldn't probably pick me. Pick.
Yeah,
If I had the money, I would do it. I swear, if I had the money, I would do it. If I really had, if somebody dropped 50 grand on me, I say, yo, I will pay Mark Lamont Hill. I would pay Brother Taj. I would pay the people, right? And we would have 5 of them and 5 of us, right? And we would either let them go first and they can show their proof, their facts, right? And then we would have our A team over here.
Right.
Think about it. And Mark Lamont Hill could be the moderator. Think about it. You think that sounds fair, right? So let me go back to the
That
dollar.
sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a great idea.
I know it's funny because I know they sucking all this up. They're getting free stuff right now, but they're trying to scratch their heads trying to figure Sabir out right now. Like, where is you going at with this, Sabir? I'm a Gemini, nigga. You have to understand this. I have to remind myself too. This is the only bill they had never changed. The only bill they never changed. Why? Which one of them do the president stand under, brother?
Under the seal.
This?
Yup.
Then why that one says the Great Seal?
They switched it. They did
Why
some
this is the Great Seal and why is the president under here? Because this is the key. When you study history, right? The 2 makes 1. The 2 makes 1. Let me see if I can. Did I take it down? I might have took it down. But when I was in Morocco, on the wall, it talks about the colonies, the 13 colonies when I was over in Tangier, Morocco.
Okay.
So Morocco was the first nation to recognize the United States.
Yeah, true.
Morocco was the first nation to recognize United States. I'm gonna say it one more time for y'all. If you so-called Europeans want to try to debunk it, come on. This is what they're not teaching. That's why I told you it's black people's fault, brother. It's the black elite's fault. It's not Sabir, because Sabir can clear it up. Okay? Morocco, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up because I took it down. Morocco was the first nation to recognize the United States. Did y'all know that in history? Did you know that Barack Obama even said that?
Yeah. So is that what that seal, Great Seal, is us, and the other one is for the corporation?
There you go. It's the corporate. If anybody want to try to argue, come on the feed, baby. I told you it's our people that's the problem. We the one that did this because we don't want the truth. I'm gonna see if I can find when I was there. Where's my brother Percy at? Well, let me pull it up, bro. I'm gonna put it up here for you, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna post it up here so y'all can see this, all right? And if you ever heard Barack Obama talk about it, he spoke on it. Barack Obama spoke on it. This is what y'all won't pay for. Y'all don't want to pay for this. Y'all don't pay for this. Let me see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 minute. Remember I told you, facts over feelings. So if these Europeans got some facts, they can come over. 5033. 1 second.
That's interesting because I'm looking at a $1 bill now. I'm just looking at it like, wow, that's crazy.
You can probably see the owl on it too if you pay it. If you you look close enough, it's an owl on there. It's up in the corner. The owl is in the corner. Now I hear a lot of people speaking on a lot of things, right? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull something up. Give me 1 second. You looking at the dollar bill? If you look close, you can find the owl in there.
Yeah, I'm looking.
It's way up in the corner. It's a little white owl. And the way our minds are, bro, we will make up crazy excuses for why these things are there. Seriously. So let me help y'all out. So remember what all y'all hear people talk about Barack Obama, right? talking about Morocco was the first nation to recognize their nation. Y'all remember? Should I pull that up too, brother? Can I pull that up? Give me 1 second, because I'm going to educate some of these so-called Europeans. Okay? Let's see. One minute. So it's the black leaders, guys. They're the problem. So if anybody think they can debunk me, come on the feed. I'm going to give you time. Okay? To gather your thoughts and see if you can debunk anything that I'm saying. I'm real with it. Okay? Let me see something. Let's see if we can find Barack Obama talking about it.
Recognize my country. I also know that Islam has always been a part of America's story. The first nation to recognize my country was Morocco. In signing the Treaty of Tripoli in 1796, our second president, John Adams, wrote, "The United States has in itself no character of enmity against the laws, religion, or tranquility of Muslims." And since our founding, American Muslims have enriched the United States. They have fought in our wars, they have served in our government, they have stood for civil rights, they have started businesses, they have taught at our universities, they've excelled in our sports arenas, they've won Nobel Prizes, built our tallest building, and lit the Olympic.
Really? Oh, she said the black people didn't do nothing. Hold up.
The Muslim American was recently elected to Congress. He took the oath to defend our Constitution using the same Holy Quran that one of our founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, kept in his personal library.
Was y'all taught that? Should I rewind it back for the sake of hear it again, bro?
Yeah, one more time.
I also know that Islam has always been a part of America's story. The first nation to recognize my country was Morocco. In signing the Treaty of Tripoli in 1796, our second president, John Adams, wrote, "The United States has in itself no character of enmity against the laws, religion, or tranquility of Muslims." And since our founding, American Muslims have enriched the United States. They have fought in our wars, they have served in our government, they have stood for civil rights, they have started businesses, they have taught at our universities, they've excelled in our sports arenas, they've won Nobel Prizes, built our tallest building, and lit the Olympic torch. And when the first Muslim American was recently elected to Congress, he took the oath to defend our Constitution using the same Holy Quran that one of our founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, kept in his personal library.
Did y'all know that Thomas Jefferson had a Quran? Did you know that? Did y'all know that Thomas Jefferson had a Quran? Oh, they don't teach that part, right? They don't teach that part. See, this is the difference. Again, I really wish people was to back me and sponsor me this way, honestly, to be on every panel. But y'all don't give a fuck, man. Excuse my language, because y'all don't. You get on this feed every day. It sounds good. Why use profanity, Sabir? Because I'm from South Philadelphia. I grew up in a household with profanity. It's on my show, but if I'm on somebody else's show, I don't have to curse. But I want y'all to understand the seriousness in this, man, because people are tired, and they're tired of being lied to by black people that look like us, that get on these platforms, and people will finance them. Well, you should do it different, Sabir. Which other way should I be doing this, brother? Help me out.
Right.
Which other way should I be doing? Any of the ways that they always got a like which way I should go, but not the ones that say, "Oh, I'll put up the money and I'll do it your way." Then, if you put the money up, I can dumb things down, but you want me to do all the footwork, right? Do all the footwork, put everything up here, and then say, well, you should do it different, Sabir. You complaining. No, I'm not complaining yet. I'm truly not complaining yet. But I want you to understand what goes into this. It's easy. And this is why people get frustrated, brother, and want to give up dealing with black people. I understand the frustration, brother. Believe me. I understand the frustration. I understand it. Okay? So let me just show y'all something. What Barack Obama was talking about. This is why people don't want certain individuals in certain rooms. So let me help y'all out. Here it is right here. We, the Congress of the 13 United States, have been informed. Here it is. That was in 1780, right? Favorable regards to the interests of the people we represent. So it's more inside this particular place. Okay? You see the peace and friendship right here, brother, at the end? Firm peace and friendship. This is what Barack Obama was talking about, fam.
Peace
I
and
was in
friendship
this
with your
building.
majesty.
I was in this place, bro. And you see the Arabic text right there. I was in there. But Moors don't want to hear this conversation. You know why? Because they just like the rest of these black people trying to get 5 minutes of fame. Instead of saying, what did you find when you were in there, Sabir? Do you understand, brother, how much work it takes to do this? This is why they would never come to somebody who knows. They go to these Moors and says, Islam, Islamism, Islam. That's why they would go to them.
A lot of reading, traveling,
reading
time.
The book that I'm holding is called the book, The Moors in Tangiers. That's in the building that you see me at. It's called The Litigation. It's there. The book is called The Moors in Tangiers. Weird, ain't it? So it's black people. They're the problem. It's the black people that's on social media. They're the problem. I don't even fault Mayweather. I'm gonna be real with you. I really don't fault that dude. So this is the treaty on the wall right there. This will tell you right here in 1789. That's the treaty right there. Well, brother, the real treaty, this is what Moors will say. The real treaty is in DC. Nigga, please. I'll be hearing that crazy stuff. I'll be like, they be like, well, brother Sabir, the real treaty is in DC. How do you know? Did you go compare both? Because I know about the one that's in DC. Compare both of them. Compare both of the treaties. Think about it.
See, that's crazy. Even to even think like that.
You see what I'm saying?
That you should even compare one from another because it could be a narrative that could be controlled.
Let me show you something. So in DC, you wouldn't have this. This is the Arabic text right here. This is the Arabic text. This is the treaty. This is the other one. English and also the Arabic text. That's the treaty right there. Crazy, right? It's sitting right there. So they can't tell you that you're the Moor. They can't tell you that you're a Moor. And people really truly think that this is easy. No, it's not easy. You have to understand what a person go through in these other countries. Like I was at peace. I didn't want to, I'm who I am. I got treated like royalty, B. Every time I'm over there, I get treated like royalty. But I want people to understand I'm not on, and just imagine not even resting. Every day I was on the move. Every day I'm on the move trying to figure this thing out. Every day, like, okay, every day I'm up. Eating once a day. Because first of all, the only thing I can eat is couscous. It's good as hell though. So this is what goes into all of this, bro. It's so much work in this. And this is why I see Europeans over there coming in these countries, studying us, and then coming back and telling you black people you ain't did nothing. And you promote people like Mark Lamont Hill. Tell Mark Lamont Hill to sit down and interview me. Tell Joe Buttons to sit down and interview me. Tell him to interview me. Seriously. Let me help y'all out. Let's go further. I see y'all on this feed. Jump on the cipher, yo. Jump in the cipher. Some of you Moors jump in this cipher. I see y'all on here. Come to YouTube. Jump in the cipher, baby.
they wouldn't be considered Africans?
Well, you would be considered an African if you're from Africa. If you're from,
So let me no, wait a minute, Willie. Now wait a minute. No, listen. So here I'm considered an African American, correct? Yeah.
That's what they say, but
that's
really
what they say. I'm not. It's possible.
You're
it's impossible for me to be. No, I'm a Moor. Like I'm different.
Well, you're a Moor, then.
I'm different.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's
see how that works?
Africa. It's impossible for me to be the oppressed and the oppressor. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Like me, you calling me an African American?
Yeah. Listen, yeah. Give me some, boy. Give me some, boy.
Give me five, Willie. Fuck all that. Give me five, man. We finally agree on something.
Yeah,
for real.
Come on.
Yeah, it's impossible for me to be the oppressed and the oppressor.
You see what Scarface was doing? He said, "Well, you're a Moor." If I was in that room interviewing him, I would say, "Well, explain to me what a Moor is."
If the African Europeans are offended by us not feeling the same way about the Queen that they do, or do they feel like, or do they not feel that shit too? Do they feel like a continent was raped? You know, people were killed and enslaved and bought and sold and shit. Wasn't they a part of this too? Like Black Europeans,
right?
They wouldn't be considered Africans?
Well, you would be considered an African if you're from Africa. If you're from,
let me no, wait a minute, Willie. Now wait a minute. No, listen. So here I'm considered an African American, correct? Yeah.
That's what they say, but
that's
really
what they
not
say.
I'm not.
It's possible. It's impossible for me to be. No, I'm a Moor. Like I'm different.
Well, you're a Moor, then.
I'm different.
But see, this is what I mean when I said it's our people. We're the problem, bro. And what they do, Stan, is they don't bring a person to explain this on the show. I don't know no other way to explain this to y'all. I really don't. I really don't know other kind of way. I don't even know what Black people want on this feed. I really don't. You come on here every day, and I know y'all try to critique the hell out of what I'm doing. Trust me, you do. You try it. But the wild part is, I'm sitting back and I'm saying it's our people. It's Black people. And if you don't know who Mark Lamont Hill is, I'm going to introduce y'all to who Mark Lamont Hill is. And this is why they will bring people like Mark Lamont Hill on these shows, because they went to the same European school. I give Mark Lamont Hill credit, but damn, bruh. Let's get some real people on these platforms and let's talk about these things. Listen to this, bruh. One thing I like that Mark Lamont Hill brought up, which if I was Piers Morgan, I would have said, well, what is Morris? Morris Science Temple don't teach what we're teaching. Let me make this clear to Mark Lamont Hill. The Morris Science Temple is a religious institution. They do not teach law, history, and sovereignty. I need you to hear me. The Morris Science Temple, if you from the Morris Science Temple, bring your behind to the cipher. They don't teach on this, okay? They don't teach this. It's not I don't care if you offended. Hell with that. This is not what they teach. But the science is not from the Morris Science Temple. The history. But I respect what Mark Lamont Hill was doing. Listen up.
Right. But drifting away. Enslaved Africans built this country, and many were Muslim, and many even after the era of slavery still held on. They still held on to Islam, and many of them practiced secretly and silently, and even at the beginning of the 20th century with the Moorish Science Temple, with the Ahmadiyya movement. I mean, there are just numerous movements. And if you look at the founding fathers, God forbid,
What's up, folks? We are back again. I thought Jack Basobic brought up a good point when he said, what cities did they create? Welcome back to the show. This is a topic that will not die. Just like the idea that there was a Wakanda and that Black people ran everything and were superior to whites, and thus we had to enslave them to keep them down because we were like, oh, they're too powerful. They are too godlike. We must subject these people. We must enslave these people because they're too good. They're too superior. They're too good. So out of pure jealousy and fear of the master race, which is the African American and the African at that time and the Black person at that time and in this time, we had to out of fear and jealousy, we had to put them down. We had to stamp them down. Okay? This is really genuinely what they believe. The delusion in the black community is through the roof. It truly is through the roof. It's wild. So that was a debate on Piers Morgan. It was Matt Walsh, Jack Posobiec, and Mark Lamont Hill. Lest we forget the great Mark Lamont Hill, let me refresh your memory as to who he is. And I don't want to live in a country where you can say an inappropriate, rude thing, which, by the way, black people can say things to white people all the time and they never get canceled. There's no backlashing about this. I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly, and you will
Well, go
not
on then,
have
say it. Say
you
the
will
M.
not have
Go on,
free
say.
speech.
Go on, say the M word. Go on.
No.
Hang
Don't
on.
invite. No.
No.
I don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of me.
Say
Because
nigga.
I'm the only on here. So if she says it, I'm the victim of it. So please don't invite.
You see how crazy this is, brother? Say nigga. Niggas.
Wow.
Just think about the emotional part. Remember I told you.
Niggas.
Y'all don't get it yet. They tapped into it. Say nigga. Say it. Who cares? Let's go. She's clowning this cat.
Her for ratings to call me the N-word, because that's basically what it's going to be. There's a bunch of white people up here. You and one Uncle Tom on the left here, and to ask her to say the N-word while I'm here is ridiculous. You would not sit here with a Jewish person and say, please use a Jewish slur in front of this Jewish. It's ridiculous. I understand you don't have any bad intent, Piers. I understand what you're trying to do, but we already know she's racist. And I don't want to invite a racial harm to me.
I hear you.
Wow.
The podcast support
Wow,
podcast.
What's the problem?
My guest froze.
I hear you.
So that's Mark Lamont Hill. That's who we're dealing with. A real trooper for the Black Power movement.
Wow.
We got on our hands. But to get back to this video, this debate between them, let's see what Mark Lamont Hill had to say. Basically, white people had nothing to do with the founding of the country. In fact, I Googled this earlier. It said approximately 388,000 enslaved Africans were transported directly to the land that became the United States, according to the Transatlantic Slave Trade Database. Okay.
See how many Europeans came in as criminals to the United States. See the difference?
388,000. There were what, 31 million people in the country at the time of the Civil War?
Well, let's pause this for 1 second. Y'all follow me. I'm going to show you the difference between Mark Lamont Hill and myself, if you don't mind. You ready, brother Stan?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all ready? I'm going to show you the difference. And this is why they avoid me like the plague. Let's go to history. And anybody can Google, since he likes to go Google stuff, right? Who they said is the first slaves up here, bro?
Oh my gosh. The first slaves held in the United States were not black but white. The Europeans, mostly British, who died like flies on the slave ships across.
Really? So the first slaves were not black people, right? See how they don't tell on themselves? And anybody want to go research it, that's all you got to do. Go to 1670. Virginia passed a law forbidding Negroes from buying white people. This was 51 years after the Negro had arrived in chains. The same law was repeated in 1748. Free Negroes bought white people and in such numbers in Louisiana that the state made a similar law. Go tell her to go research this. You're not dealing with an African. Now, anybody can go research this, since y'all like to go to Google. This is not a Google research, bro. Oh, this is not Google research. You think she was sitting in the room with me? Remember when Sonetta said if you locked Sabir in the room with Ankh the God Killer, lock her in the room with me and see who's going to come out on top. You see, again, this is why this information don't go viral the way it should be, because it's up to y'all. Y'all are the problem.
Man, it's crazy. I can share this, man, and people be like, watch how fast quick they turn. Quiet.
They jump on the feed right now and jump off this feed. Believe me, they jumping on and jumping off. This nigga too much. I don't know. He ain't talking about the black man the black man is God, and he ain't talking about slavery, brother. We got to talk about slavery, Sabir. Let's talk about slavery. We got to talk about slavery, Sabir. We got to talk about slavery, brother. Woo! What time is it? Hour 24. If y'all make it exciting, I stay on longer, people. Okay. If y'all all of y'all on Instagram and YouTube, come to YouTube and hit the link and talk with me. because closed mouths don't get fed. Y'all don't get it yet? I'm good at what I do. So the first slaves were Europeans. Why don't you think you see them running around here talking about slavery, bruh? Why don't you never see white people talking about slavery in the United States? Think about it.
Because they know their history. They like, dang, we enslaved them first. Now we got them.
So do you understand the hatred, brother? You understand the hatred? Y'all get the hatred yet? Or y'all getting the hatred?
It's because our people don't know the history. And this is why.
Listen, it's the black scholars' fault, bruh.
Yeah.
They act like slavery only has something to do with them. No.
Man, you say slavery, up, they hand go up first. That's us. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Germans were slaves. You can look up this other book called The Irish Slave Girl. Look up The Irish Slave Girl. You think I'm playing? Oh, it's in my brain, bro. Look up The Irish Slave Girl. Let me tell you the story behind her. You know that I pulled out 2 books, right? Let me tell you the story behind her. She was a slave, right? And these guys come into, I forgot where they was at. They go into this building and say, no, she's not a slave. She's German. So this, for y'all to don't understand, that's what Noble Drew Ali was bringing. That's what Noble Drew Ali said. Let me say this again. That's what Noble Drew Ali was doing. Okay? Noble Drew Ali was coming to say you're not Negro, black, and colored. Those are labels that link to slavery. Negro, black, and colored relates to slavery. Negro, black, and colored relates to slavery. I'll take on any of your black scholars. Let's go. Senator Kaba and them.
That's how they denationalized us. That's exactly how they denationalized us.
Let me explain this to you. If y'all can't comprehend, hit the link. Emancipation Proclamation is not a law. The Emancipation Proclamation is not a law. One more time. Emancipation Proclamation is not a law. It's a public announcement. Which means what?
Yep.
Proclaim, emancipate yourself and proclaim who you are. When did we ever do that, brother?
We didn't. We never did.
Oh, I can tell you what happened.
We claimed citizens.
Get Dr.
14 from.
Get Dr. I want y'all to, all these names I'm mentioning, go get Dr. Greg Carr. Let's have this conversation at Howard University.
We never did.
Huh?
That's crazy. We never did proclaim anything. We proclaimed the 14th Amendment, made us citizens or made us property person.
Get Dr. I hope somebody send us to Dr. Greg Carr. I'm taking my time because I really want y'all to hear me. And I'm open to challenge anybody that jumps on this feed. Anyone that jumps on this feed, please. You don't have no idea what I know in my head, babe. This is real. Y'all are the problem. Y'all the problem.
And I was talking to my mom, and she's like, "Yeah, I was named after a white person." She said it was a guy that's name was Shirley, and he was a white person. And I'm like, "Man, our people are messed up. We got slave names."
Let them look it up.
It's deep.
Look it up. Y'all better hurry up and share this video out. Hurry up.
They didn't enslave us like we enslaved them.
Let me tell you something, fam. Nobody's going to treat you the same that you treated them. If somebody shoots you in your arm, you're not going to shoot them in their arm.
Right. Exactly.
Look who name right here. Look at Sally Muller, who was held in servitude in Louisiana.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hold up,
because that's what I was trying to explain to her. Yep.
Do you think this is the same? Hold up. You see that name right there? What did I just show you the book? The Negro was Sally Muller, who was held in servitude in Louisiana for what? 26 years.
6 years. Court after court ruled against her.
What
Finally, her birth certificate was dug up.
In Germany.
And she was freed by the Supreme Court in 1818.
Really? Hold up. Would they be talking about her? Hold up. Would they be talking about her?
Snap. Oh snap!
Was it her that they was talking about? Y'all don't get it yet? What were they talking about? That's in J.A. Rogers' book, 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro. Hold up. Let me show you the book. Can't make this up. That's in his book.
Wow, and that's how she was free because she was a lost. Oh, what?
I'm gonna explain something to you. I'm gonna explain something to y'all, okay?
That's nationality.
What is Europeans? Where do the Europeans come from? They all come from you. They all come from you, B. This is who she is right there. So Sabir is the one that you don't want in the room. Because I'm going to break this down to its very last compound. There you go.
That's
crazy,
wow.
right? Okay, let's move forward.
Crazy.
Y'all better have it shared out. I told you I could do 5 hours straight. So let's move forward. Is everybody all right? Let's find.
I think I'm all right, man. Man.
That's why they would bring.
I think I'm all right.
That's why they would bring people like Mark Lamont Hill on them shows. They don't bring Sabir Bay on them shows for what? This is the emotional part about black people. Y'all ready? This is black people. Please keep tweeting. My Twitter, y'all, is Real Sabir Bay. Real Sabir Bay on Twitter. Again, RealSabirBey. Real Sabir Bay on Twitter. Tweet it out. Let's get some of these Europeans in the room. This is what they want from y'all, a reaction. This is the Rex 84. Watch this.
Goddis doing what she does best, making racist content because she's incapable of anything of substance. For Halloween, she decided to dress up as a black woman. Here's her explanation why.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the show. So last night was Halloween, as many people know, and I decided to dress up like everyone else does. You know, people are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of, which is the black woman, which is a person who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card is no longer working in this new climate, and that they're not receiving the reparations that they think they deserve, despite the fact that they did not build this country.
Lilly. Now, I could call you a bunch of names that are more appropriate than the one that your mama gave you, but Basic and Bigoted is your brand, not mine. So I'll stick to facts. And the fact is, with all the privilege that you have in this world as a white woman, you could be anything you want, and you chose to be a rage baiter that relies on insults instead of intellect, which makes sense because one is at your fingertips and the other one clearly escapes you. And let's be honest, you're not scared of us. You're threatened by us. Because despite all the misogyny, racism, and oppression that exists in this country, black women like me can still run circles around you.
That's the problem. She's saying she's black. You don't get it, just Stan? Let's go to the full video. Let's go to the full video of her. And I'm gonna show you how crazy this is. Bear with me 1 second. I can't make this up. Let's go to the original. I'm not a black person. That's the problem. These educators got dark. The educated, this is her. How the hell? Listen, my cousin Matt said, read the comments. I can't make this up. How this girl got that many views on here, brother? 1,500. What the K? This is crazy. I can't even get y'all to come on her feed. Look, never apologizing for telling the truth. Look, majority of black people, hate white people. Look at this. Never apologize to these people. Look at this motherfucker, bro. I can't make this up. But yeah, you don't want the real person that can explain all these things, right? Tell them to apologize for expecting you to apologize. God damn. You see this, man? My cousin said, look how many comments. I can't even get y'all to be commenting on these videos because y'all scared to death. Look at this.
That's wild.
Bravo. Zero white guilt. Look at this. Can't make this up. Never apologize. Niggas apologize on so many levels. How many niggas apologize? These niggas apologize. This is the fun. My cousin said, yo, man. He said, look at how many the comments alone, bro. Like, this is the craziest thing ever.
Remember that Black History Month? They was apologizing. Our people was apologizing every day a week, man.
Think about this. Listen to this. I want y'all to play the video now. And look at all the scary people comment instead of coming on the feed. Just bear with me. Watch this. I'm gonna play the video now. This is her talking.
Show. So last night was Halloween, as many people know. And I decided to dress up like everyone else does. You know, people are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of, which is the black woman, which is a person who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card is no longer working in this new climate, and that they're not receiving the reparations that they think they deserve, despite the fact that they did not build this country, contrary to what they say all the time. And they are certainly not improving the country. They are actually doing everything in their power to destroy the country. So I made this stream last night, live stream.
Let me explain this to y'all. Remove your feelings. She's not lying on that part. Look at hip hop. Look at what we do on parties on weekends. Look at what we do with sports. Let's think about what we do. We are so petrified to tell the truth. We really petrified. And these black professors ain't telling it either. This is why they can pay that sister that did 1619 Project $50,000 to keep niggas where they at. Just bear with me.
Man,
and,
I seen a
few
post,
people
man.
watched it, and now people are quite angry.
Hold on.
Several allegations are being alleged against me. Why is she doing this? Is she just a shock jock, just an agent provocateur? Or is she a grifter? Or is she Jewish? Or is this a federal asset here to seed division amongst people? So I want to put some of those accusations to bed. I want to explain the method behind the madness and perhaps what my long-term goals are. Because unlike an agent provocateur who just wants to cause chaos, I actually want to see my country improved. Okay, and you might say, well, how is doing blackface on a stream, how is that improving the country?
And if you
Let
can't
me
stop something
explain
to say, come
to
on
you
the feed,
how.
baby.
The country has been slowly dissolving into destruction. It's slowly been destroyed over time. We're frogs in boiling water. That's what's been going on in this country. We've slowly had our rights stripped away. We've slowly lost sovereignty of our country, and now shadowy forces that are now becoming more identifiable and clear to the general population, and now shadow.
Yup.
With me. I want this person. If you got something to say to me, brother, jump on his feed. If you got something to say to me, you better come to this feed respectfully. I'm going to get rid of you. You better come to this feed respectfully. If I'm tripping, hit that link and stop hiding. Okay? Don't act like you don't see the link. Pay attention.
We forces that are now becoming more identifiable and clear to the general populace have destroyed our country. They've shipped in immigrants. They've shipped in all sorts of cultures that clash with our cultures and our religions. And we've lost our national identity, and we've lost our racial identity as well. They've been pushing miscegenation on us. They've been pushing this idea that we should be guilty for the reason, and it's white people that are to blame for the, you know, the downfall and destruction of non-white people. Of course, there's no accountability in that camp. It's just our fault as well. So I've been looking back, and I've been seeing my country get progressively worse. And I've noticed it seems to have been a national uptick in the destruction and chaos in the last 5 years. I've seen my country become destroyed at an accelerated pace. I think we can all tell. I think it was kicked off with COVID when we were collectively stripped of our rights.
Let me stop here. So the point, people, if y'all didn't see it, I'm trying to show you two indigenous so-called black man, whatever you are, indigenous black man. Let me help you out. How this works. Anybody that step in the arena with me, I will smash you. Period. That's a fact. I'm just letting you know. Remove your emotions before you step on my platform. Remove your emotions. So let me show you why this is happening, bro. You ready? So if somebody studied real history, you would know that Europeans has always tried to look like us. So we ain't trying to be like them. Let's go. White people blacken their faces not only for what? The Morris dance, but because the attraction of dark skin. Nigga, you don't really want it with me. Do you really want it with me? You must think you're talking to one of these emotional black people. Oh, no.
Why you think they go to the tanning booth?
You don't understand who you talking to, bruh. See, I know the black people don't study this. You ain't got to get mad at these people. Just present the facts to them. Now, if they got some facts, they can come to the cipher. That goes for you too, indigenous black man. Okay? So bear with me. Let's go down further. Queen Anne of England and her ladies blackened their faces, right? Faces and arms to the elbows in 1605. Nigga, that ain't nothing new to us. That's nothing new to us. Peace. That's all you got to do is go.
Peace.
You just take stuff back through your knowledge.
Peace.
So I'm going to bust a couple more things down so y'all can get it. Are you following me? I'm going to show you some more. All you got to do is present the facts to them. You ain't got to get into your emotions with these people. Just deal with facts. Bear with me. Black people are culture vultures. I'm just being real with y'all.
Oh,
You and somebody, this is the crazy part. What do I mean by the culture vulture? You're in someone else's culture. Why you need the white man's degree? Why you need the white man's respect? Why do you need the just think about this for 1 minute? Why you need the white man to go change your name and you just correct your name? You see how that works? Why are you following football when it's not football? Football is with your foot. They play it in Jamaica. They play it in Africa. Go to Africa. But you following their culture with a handball. That's not football. It's called handball. That's their culture, handball. So the culture that you're missing, right? The guitar is our culture, Zariat. Okay? The drum is our culture. That's our culture. Y'all don't get it yet? I know. They don't teach you that in the Black conscious community. Bear with me. Go back and research J.A. Rogers' book. Take it back through your knowledge, bro. You ain't got to hate these people. Read J.A. Rogers' book. I know y'all don't want to read, but read J.A. Rogers' book. Okay? Read his book, and you'll find it for yourself. Okay? Go. Find it. Bring me let a European come to this feed with some receipts. See, they play with the emotional black people. But we're the Moors. We're the Moors, not black people. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now, if you got some receipts, come on to the cipher. We're the Moors. We're the Moors. Not black people. We're the Moors. See, the thing about Europeans, they know you. They know you better than you know yourself. Okay? They know you. And the black people who do know this, they hush with it. And you don't see them. This is why I said if I was on Willie D's show, it'd be a different story if I was on Willie D's show. You see the difference? Okay. Now, if you have some receipts, please bring it. So they always painted themselves to look like us. Oh, I don't think Jay went this yet. Let's find a little. Let's go a little further. Y'all ready? Let's have some fun. Whatever you keep saying about the Moors, you don't know anything about the Moors, brother. Nothing about the Moors. If you got some facts about the Moors, come on. Let me know. Black in color, on the other hand, has no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. Black is from the Anglo-Saxon BLAEC. Black is an Anglo-Saxon word. So let me help this brother out, this indigenous black man. I hope you do your research, bro. Please do your research. You will lose playing with me. Please. Okay? You better go get your teachers. I'm talking to you. You better go get your teachers, brother, because I know this is hurting your feelings because you on my feed. You're hurting your feelings right about now. Okay? So, black and color, like white, on the other hand, European words. Where's my other one at? Not that one. Here it is. Let's go here. Remember I told you, come with some receipts. This is why we looked at it as a joke, family. That's why she can do what she's doing. Let me help you out. Let's blow this up so he can see it. He need to read. The most ancient names for so-called black people are Nisu, or Nubian, Ethiopian, and Moor from ancient Egypt, and Negro or Negretta from West Africa. All the above are native African words. Negro is probably the oldest. Black and colored, like white, are on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and Moor was properly used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. Brother, black indigenous dude, go get your teacher. Go get your teachers, or you should go buy some books. Hey, family, don't respond to this dude. Don't respond to him. Don't even worry about them niggas, because that's all he's going to do is sit on his feet till Sabir Bey says it's time to get off of here. He don't have no receipts. Now, if he can show me some receipts, I could do a break, and then he can show me his receipts. Okay? Hold up. If he can show me his receipts, I'm good. Just bring me your receipts, brother. We can take time. Let me know what you read. I don't need to read nothing, brother. I don't need to read anything. It's in my DNA. Okay? You don't really want this. I know you don't want to spend no money. You like to go to AI. AI, could you tell me about this? This is why y'all a joke. So Europeans have always studied us. But you're black. Europe, they have no history, B. They had to knock you black folks in the head and knock you unconscious. That's all they did. Knock them in the head and knock them unconscious. Not a problem. That's why she's saying what she's saying. Okay? So the weird part is, and yeah, it's true, study yourself. But the weird part about studying yourself, you have to really study and you have to really travel. You literally have to travel. Straight up. I don't even know where this dude traveled to. I don't need to go nowhere, brother. He probably can't go nowhere. That's the problem. Most of them that's talking probably can't even go nowhere. So when you start putting this together, right? This puzzle together, and I'm not talking to you, dead indigenous black man. I'm talking to the Europeans that may be watching this. Let's go to the names. Moors in French, German, and other countries, and other European families. Let's give you the breakdown of Moors, okay? Here's different breakdowns of Moor. M-A-U-R-Y, M-A-U-R-I-N, M-A-U-R-I-T-Z, M-O-R-A-N, and Moran, Morel, Maurice. All those are Moorish titles. Go look them up. I can take a break, and you can jump to the cipher. Okay? We're not talking about welfare, or you're not talking about none of that. Understand what I'm saying? I know y'all want to go there. We're not talking about none of that. So if you want to join the feed, what you can do is hit the link. I'm not arguing with any of you, because if you're definitely not a supporter on this show, nigga, please, I'm definitely, you got less than 5 minutes.
Battery 80%.
What you say? What you laughing at, man? This is hip hop history month.
That part.
Okay.
Because people come and they don't, you tell them to hit the link and come produce some facts. And
they don't never produce no facts. They just keep talking, because you know why?
I know it.
This is why I'm gonna shake up all the craziness that y'all see. So y'all can hit the link. Let's put the link up here one more time. Less than 5 minutes.
And you extend the olive branch to the brother.
Listen, bring it to the cipher. Bring it to the cipher. Let's go. Every once in a while, you gotta put aside childish things and get with the teachers in the king. Let's go. KRS, Chuck Turner, bring it to the cipher. Like this, I'm at the end of my rope, I'm about to snap, cut a nigga dope, put a bullet through his hat, with his head attached, with the damn new tack, who that, got his chest, move back, crack, bullet through his teeth, nigga, chew that, get in my way, move that, truck coming through that, run up in the spot, come out, make the new catch, move back, give a nigga room, I'm waiting for you, bro. Way back,
Since I've been a womb, I was with this. Every sentence, we doomed with this sentence. Be no witness, let me spit this, present this. If it's all about the hundreds, let's try to get you 50s. Don't stop with just a temple, let's work and build a city. You see the equation to this whole situation. If I'm the god of rap, you back to me, you Satan. And that's why you hate it, creating debates when you know damn well that your title will be taken. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the site. You only got platinum? Bring it to the site. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the site. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the site. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the site. You only got platinum? Bring it to the site. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the site. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the site. Time, night time, anytime. I got plenty time to kick any rhyme. Big time, small time. Taking you over time, showing going right, I shine simply cause I should be kicking up the tighter rhyme. Still I grind, bringing the time, your mind, you're far behind, picking up your rhyme, and still I am fulfilled when I kill it will. Still number one, for fun, kill another one. Battle your bugging son, look, I got your tongue, hey, I'm just one is never done.
Oh, you don't want this, man. You just want to type, brother. I gave it to him already. So we're not going to entertain it. I gave it to him. Let's put him on timeout until he get. I know you're going to hang around with me, but I'm going to put you on timeout, brother, okay? I'm going to put you on timeout, and I'm going to let you come on the feed for less than 3 minutes. Don't ask me no questions. I need you to literally physically show me some proof. I'm going to put you on timeout, okay? And then when you come back, please hit the link and talk with us. See how that works? He's sitting there waiting. I can't wait till my timeout is up. I'm going to hurry up and jump back on the feed.
You expected somebody to argue with him.
Niggas is crazy. You better go find a girlfriend to argue with, nigga. I ain't arguing with you. I don't even argue with no females. Nigga, you got to be arguing with your damn self. But the problem is, honestly, this is what is happening with our people. The bully and mental inferiority of the Negro. That's what's going on with black folks. They are inferior. And the crazy part, you know, you ever go to these places, like Alcohol Anonymous and stuff like that? He need to admit that he got a mental problem. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I may have this thing called post-traumatic. I'm gonna be saying shot syndrome. I've been shot up so many times. I may have that. I just made that one up. But the key to all of this, brother, you have to truly admit that you have a problem. Their ego won't even allow them to tell you that they got a problem. They need to go argue with the people that they've been watching on social media, because I can do this all day. Straight up, all day. Nigga, you think you know every goddamn thing, nigga. You think you know, nigga. No, you think I know everything. You think I know everything. But I can tell you this, black folks feel inferior. They definitely feel inferior. Let me go a little further. Here's another one. The African today that the feeling of inferiority by the blacks is especially evident in the educated black man. That's your Dr. Greg Carrs. That's your Roland Martins. That's your black elites. That's them right there. So what book would that be? Can anybody tell me? It's right at the top. It's Frantz Fanon's work. Black people are inferior. So the problem is, it's the black people who don't want to have this conversation. I told y'all before, send us to Mark Lamont Hill. Be better to have Mark Lamont Hill on here. Ain't that funny? Mark Lamont Hill knew me for a long time. Yeah, we used to do radio and all that. So we knew each other for a very long time. But the key is like this, like Boyce Watkins and them. They don't want a person like me on their show, because what happens is going to take the audience from them and focus on me. I'm not here to take anybody's audience. I'm here to destroy your shit with facts. Okay? So I've been on here for like an hour, 2 hours almost. Where's the black scholars that can debunk what I'm saying instead of typing? Where's the so-called white people that can debunk what I'm saying? And the reason why they're saying all this is because black folks don't know their history. And then they have to make you hate anything pertaining to Islam. Anything that's pertaining to Islam. Even go get Umar Johnson. Get him too. Get Umar. Go get any of them. Let's play a video. Let me help y'all out. about history.
Muslim scientists in history. Number 1 will shock you. Number 5, Ibn Sina, Avicenna. Known as the father of modern medicine, his book, The...
Do y'all know who that is? Can I rewind that back? Let me help y'all out. Y'all know who Ibn Sina is? Avicenna. I'm going to help y'all out, okay? I need y'all to pay attention because this is $1 billion worth of game. $1 billion. His name is Ibn Sina, but they call him Avicenna. IBN. Go to the hospital and ask about this man. We're going to see who's the culture vultures. Europeans are culture vultures still in our history. Go look up Ibn Sina, which is his name, or Avicenna. I want you to go do your due diligence on this, white people, so-called white people. I know black people don't know. Okay? I know black people don't, but I'm here to educate you black people. Okay, Stan, come back on the feed, brother, whenever you can. Let's go back one more time. Pay attention. Being Oliver for game.
Muslim scientists in history. Number 1 will shock you. Number 5, Ibn Sina, Avicenna. Known as the father of modern medicine, his book, The Canon of Medicine, was used in Europe for centuries. He wasn't just a doctor, he was a philosopher, astronomer, and mathematician too. Number 4, Al-Khwarizmi, the man behind algebra. In fact, the word algorithm comes from his name. Without him, modern mathematics and computer science would not exist. Number 3, Al-Razi, Rhazes. One of history's greatest physicians, he discovered alcohol, wrote on smallpox and measles, and revolutionized hospitals with new medical systems. Number 2, Ibn al-Haytham al-Hazan, the genius of optics. He proved how vision works, built the foundation of cameras, and inspired the Renaissance with his scientific method. Number 1, Jabir ibn Hayyan. And here's the shocker. Known as the father of chemistry, he discovered acids, developed laboratory techniques, and his experiments shaped modern science. Most people don't know, chemistry itself was born from his work.
What?
Top 5 Muslim scientists in history. Number 1 will shock you. Number 5, Ibn Sina, Avicenna. Known as the father of modern medicine, his book, The Canon of Medicine, was used in Europe for centuries. He wasn't just a doctor, he was a philosopher, astronomer, and mathematician too. Number 4, Al-Khwarizmi, the man behind algebra. In fact, the word algorithm comes from his name. Without
Did y'all know that? Who's chasing the algorithms?
him, modern mathematics and computer science would not exist. Number 3, Al-Razi, Rhazes. One of history's greatest physicians, he discovered alcohol, wrote on smallpox and measles, and revolutionized hospitals with new medical systems. Number 2, Ibn al-Haytham al-Hazan, the genius of optics. He proved how vision works, built the foundation of cameras, and inspired the Renaissance with his scientific method. Number 1, Jabir ibn Hayyan. And here's the shocker. Known as the father of chemistry, he discovered acids, developed laboratory techniques, and his experiments shaped modern science. Most people don't know, chemistry itself was born from his work. Top 5.
But did y'all know that? So the camera, the cell phone, for you so-called white people, comes from Muslims. Yeah, I'm a Muslim. Islam is what I practice, what y'all practice too. Islam only means peace. Islam means peace. I don't know what these black conscious people be telling y'all, but Islam means peace. The word camera obscura. Camera obscura. Camera obscura. Muslims. So what did they say we built? Y'all don't get it yet? And they have to make you hate that? Oh, they have to make you hate everything pertaining to that. Y'all ready for some more? Just bear with me. Can you see this right here? That says prehistory of flight. I need y'all to pay attention. You see this? The recorded attempts by the learn more Abbas ibn Firnas. How many people know about Abbas ibn Firnas? Come on. I'll leave it up there for a minute. I told you. They have to erase your whole history, my G. I'm a black man, brother, because the black man was a slave and the black man was God. The black man is not God. Go get your Wesley Muhammad's. I keep trying to tell y'all. Let's talk to Wesley Muhammad too with me. Tell Wesley to come holler at Sabir. My number ain't changed. How many of y'all ever heard of Abbas ibn Fanas? Raise your hand. How many of y'all heard of Abbas ibn Fanas? So they can't tell black people. They cannot tell black people nothing here in the United States. Bear with me. So imagine me on somebody's show killing this game. Your first time, brother? Okay, so let me help y'all out. He was a Moor. Here you go. You want to see where he's from? This is why I said there's a difference between people that actually go online and look up AI. This is where the area he tried to attempt to fly. His name is right there, Ibn Fernas. This is in Cordoba, Spain. That's in Cordoba. Again, why you think they don't talk about it? They can't tell black people this, B. They can't tell y'all this. They got to tell you that you was black and you was on welfare. That's what black people love. You love that. You love it. There's his name right there. I bought this book for $50 for one page. $50 for one page. Can I get $50 from somebody on here? Anybody? Raise your hand. Go to my Zelle, Cash App. $50. Can I get $50? Because I'm giving you $50 million worth of game. This is Flight. This book was $50 for one page that you see me put up there. One page costs $50. I paid for it. When you serious about the work for real, you spend the money for one page. And then you go to the place right there. That's me in Cordoba. And trust me, if y'all went there, you probably wouldn't even find that place. You wouldn't even know what you're looking for. But let me show you something. This is Abbas ibn Fanas monument right here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up the monument. And it's hard trying to find that spot. This is the area. That's his monument right there. That's my picture I took when I was there. If we knew who we were, you take all this back through your knowledge. You don't even got to hate them. You can shut these cats down just with truth alone, my nigga. You don't have no idea how much information I have that will shut anybody down if I'm on their platform with facts. These Europeans are playing with your emotion. That's why they keep playing that black game with you. They're constantly playing this black game. Let me go back to where I was standing at. And trust me, it's nobody's around this area, people, where I'm standing at. It was weird as hell to find that area. But the crazy part is when you start putting this puzzle together, it starts making so much sense. Let me show you something else. Karis once mentioned about the Maybach, right? Let me show you the Maybach. I think this is the Maybach, right? Yeah, the Maybach. That's what this one is. Really? The Rolls Royce Ghost. That's what it's called. They call it the Ghost. Abbas ibn Fanas. Why would they do that? It's the Ghost. The Rolls Royce. Named after Abbas ibn Fanas. Why would they do something like that? Why? Y'all don't get it yet? You're not putting two and two together? You don't know how much information I know that I would shut this shit down. I don't have to hate nobody. I don't have to hate nobody. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to show you where I was at. But the black people say, don't bring Sabir over here. That's that pseudo talk, nigga. Ain't nothing pseudo on this. We got nothing to do with the Arab culture. Come on my feed then, fam. Marcus, come on the feed. Come on the feed. Improve your point. See, this is the difference, brother. People think, no, this is the crazy part about ignorant black people. They think Arabs have something to do with Islam. Really? Do you know that you have Arab Christians? Y'all do know that, right? You do know you have Arab Catholics, right? You do know that, right? Y'all do know that you have Arabs Christians, right? And Arab Catholics. I know they don't teach y'all that. I know you learning something, Marcus. He's on his feet. Look, Marcus learning something, but I'm gonna help him out. Now, Marcus can jump on the feed if he wants to. Is he talking about these Arabs? We ain't got nothing to do with no Arabs. Are these the Arabs he's talking about? You better go get Umar Johnson or somebody. Are he talking about these Arabs? The Hausa? Wait a minute. If they talking about these Arabs? I told you I stay ready, brother. I stay ready. You don't really want it with me. It doesn't matter how the Arabs look at us, though. Exactly. And this is the crazy part. Look at how we do. Look at what we do to each other today. Look at how many bougie Negroes that look down. I don't like that word, though. Look at how many of y'all experience this. How many of y'all experience black people, black cops? I mean, I grew up in Philadelphia. I used to have cops say, "Are you like, come on, brother?" Cop be like, "Fuck you, I ain't your brother." Niggas, I'm appalled, nigga. Did you ever go through that, my brother? How you pronounce your name, brother? I don't even know how you pronounce your name, man. Have you ever grew up and you went through had an experience with a black cop and a black cop treated you like shit?
Facts. Yes,
Facts,
sir.
right? So
Facts.
they talking about how I ain't never been mistreated by an Arab. First of all, let me tell you something about me. I don't even go into a relationship I don't like. Like, I don't even be around people I don't like. The problem is black people going to be around them. You ain't never hear me say I'm going to none of those places. Let me tell you something how crazy. Niggas be trying to go vacation in Dubai. Nigga, I ain't never
Right. That's the whole new thing now, huh?
I never wanted to go to Dubai, nigga. I mean, it's cool, but I'm a Muslim. My name is Sabir Bey, number one. They would, number one. Let me tell you how crazy it is when you travel. When I go to ports, right, they look at my name and ask me who my father is. I swear to God, this is what they say. Who's your father? I'm not lying. The weird part is I never was a person that wanted to go to any of those places. Niggas want to go to those places, right? So you're going there. I don't want to go there. I stayed in Morocco. I stayed in Tunisia. I stayed in Turkey. I ain't never go through none of this. So the problem is people don't understand it's a caste system that we're dealing with. A caste system. And you follow me? So this is what is happening with our people. So you have black people who are the elite today, like celebrities. How many celebrities you know? I look at celebrities like, I'd be like, fuck y'all, I know them. But celebrities act like they're better than you. Am I lying? Most people in the United States that have the degrees from the white man act worse than that, don't they?
Yeah, their nose in the air. They nose like their nose in the air and stuff.
That's them college dudes.
Like they know everything is they final word say or whatnot. Or they peership.
Exactly. And that's what it is. She said she said they was nice in Dubai. And that's what I'm saying though. What it is, people can have a bad experience, right? Right? When they go to these places, I'm not saying they wrong, but my point is you yourself have to go, right? I'm telling you my experience. My son was killed by black people. Most of us being killed by black people, right? I was shot by black people. I did shit too. But the reality is they put in a race or whatever on someone without studying it, because you have idiots like Umar Johnson and them that's putting this garbage out here instead of teaching the people who the original Arabs are. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Because
go ahead, bro.
I hear they give us that connotative, right? That feeling, not the meaning of a thing, but the feeling of a thing. That false advertisement or whatnot.
Yes. Listen, in Dearborn, Detroit, right? I used to go all up and down in Dearborn. All up and down in Dearborn.
It's long.
I never had a problem with that. And matter of fact, I'm going to go back to the Midwest soon. I'm going to go to Detroit and I'm going to go to Dearborn. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to be in Dearborn and I'm going to go into the masjid. See, the thing is that this is the crazy part about black people. If you go over, they say you're trying to be like them, right? This is the funny part. But you're trying to be like Europeans. Now I told him he can come on the feed. Now, if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, then you should go get Umar Johnson. I told you to go get him, Umar Johnson, Mark Lamar Hill, set it up with all of them. And let's see. If I'm a crazy one, right? Set it up with him. Because I'll bring out the Hausa. Go look up the Hausa. Somebody just brought up the TV Arabs. Where's my TV Arab book at?
The Hausa is a very large Arab tribe found in North Nigeria, Niger,
Really?
and other parts of areas called Africa. The Haisha are originally from Baghdad, Iraq. They are descended from Abu Yazid,
Abdul Rahman,
Abdul Rahman, the son of Abdul, the king of Baghdad. That's related to the Rahman, the Prince Rahman that had been
Oh, you talking about Abdul Rahman? You talking about him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talking about Abdul Rahman. Hold on, let me pull him out for a second. This is why I say they don't study history. You talked about Abdul Rahman. Here you go.
Yes, sir. The Prince. Yeah.
Among slaves.
Looking
That's
like Corey Wholesome.
You think that's something? Hold on, I got more, bro. I tell you, we can go there all day long, homie. I told you I could do 5 hours with this.
I ain't gonna take up much of your time.
It's all good, Sammy. It's all good. The rest
I
of
just want to show my face at that. You know what I mean? If you see my name.
It's all good. They scared to come on here. You can stay on here. Ain't no problem. I told you we can go. You talking about Abdul Rahman.
Peace.
So that's Abdul Rahman.
And he beat his case, right?
Here it is right here. Oh, the Moor. Really? Read the book. This is why Yasin most definitely did the he did the narration for that. I don't know if you know that or not. He did it for the Prince Among Slaves. So you talking about these Arabs is what people keep looking at. This is what the media is pushing out, the TV Arabs.
Right, commercialized them.
Not these Arabs. Hold up. Or the Arab navigators. Which one y'all want?
Peace.
You got
Peace.
They got time. Come on and feed y'all. Y'all got time. Where they at? Where they at? They doing all this type, and I believe this person is the same person. A sister was drugged and kidnapped in a beautiful hotel in Tunisia. I never witnessed it. Okay, then where the receipts at? I can show you people drugged and kidnapped right here in the United States by our own people. Let me tell you the crazy part. You see how crazy it is? You see the emotional part? Let me tell you something. I've been in this game for a long time. Let me tell you how fucked up this is, right? My son, before my son was killed, let me tell you the story. These are people he was cool with.
Islam to him, man. Islam.
It's all good. He's with me in the spirit. I thank you. Let me tell you something, how crazy this is, right? In the United States, my son somebody put heroin in some weed. My son was hallucinating. They put dope in weed. And the crazy part about it, it was online. I swear to God, bro. Like, I'm in California. He's in Philly. Now, these are people that he's getting high with. This is what happens with our people. See, we like to talk about other things, right? I don't know that situation, what was going on. Just being real with you. I don't know. I wasn't there in Tunisia. So if you got some receipts, come on the feed. Come on the feed and talk to me. I'm going to tell you some real stuff. See, they don't want to deal with reality. Come on the feed, Ricardo, or I'm going to get rid of you. Come on the feed with your receipts, and I'm going to talk to you for a second. And I don't justify any of these antics, none of these things. But I'm telling you what we do here as a people. We always want to talk about what someone else is doing, but we don't know what those people were doing, right? My son was smoking weed with some dudes. They laced it with weed. They laced it with heroin. Dope. My son is on live. They was on Instagram live. And you can see my son choking like he was going to die. This is the weirdest shit ever, brother. I just want you to understand as a father what I was going through. My son was choking, right? And they were laughing. This is the shit that was going on. They were laughing. So my son started hallucinating, right? I had to fly back to Philly at the last minute. I want you to understand how much it costs to go back to Philadelphia from LA. One flight, one way will cost you about $400 or $500. Ask my sister Brandy. Anybody, these niggas don't fly no goddamn where. They don't fly nowhere. They don't go nowhere. Them niggas sit on social media because this is what niggas love is gossip. I literally came back from Louisville, Kentucky. I flew back from Louisville, Kentucky. I did a lecture there with KRS-One, Taj Tariq Bey, and Abdullah. I get a phone call. I literally, as soon as I flew back here, the next day, I want you to understand, last minute flights are expensive, right? I had to fly back to Philly. Matter of fact, I was going to Newark because Newark was cheaper. I think it was like $385 one way. From Newark, New Jersey, anybody knows the train ride. It's in the wintertime. It was snowing. I'm literally on the train. You got to get on 2 trains to get to Philadelphia. That's just how this shit is, right? I'm literally trying to get to Philadelphia to go get my son at University of Pennsylvania. The whole time I'm pissed. I'm heated. I'm heated the whole time. Heated. They drugged him. My point of saying is that we talk about what's going on over there when we don't know what they're doing. Why are those people? This like somebody going to Mexico. We don't know what Mexico. Everybody don't go through the bullshit in Mexico. Everybody don't go through that. It's you that is looking for something. You that is going in with that European mindset. So of course you're going to be a prey, my nigga. Most niggas pray. Like Diddy prayed on what? What did Diddy do? He prayed on niggas that's weak.
They want to be famous. They want to be.
Thank you. So niggas prey on people. That's why they don't like me, because you can't prey on Sabir Bey. I'm the nigga that's going to be like, nigga, you get that fucking alcohol out of here, brother. You better get that weed out of here, nigga. That's me. So what happens, the things that you want will get you more in trouble and more in debt. Niggas want to be fake famous. That's why they pay $14.95 for blue checks. Y'all get it? You're paying to have people follow you. I don't pay to have people follow me. So, brother Ricardo, I hope you understand it. If you got some balls, you can come to the feed. If you got some kahunas, come to the feed. So don't tell me about what happened in Tunis when you never was there. I stayed in Tunis for a long time. I stayed there. Okay? I need you to understand that. You're not talking to somebody who wasn't ever there. So your experience and their experience is different because you never went. So let me prove my point. This is in Tunis right here, brother. That's Tunisia. Now, if you was there, let me know when you were there. Now, I can find out. I'm not saying it's perfect. That's Ibn Khaldun. Now, you show me when you were there. You don't realize who you're talking to, bro. You really don't understand who you're talking to. All right? Let me give you some more. Just bear with me. Get out your feelings, okay? Remove your feelings. We have wickedness all over. You have wicked people, period. And what happens, bro, this is the weirdest thing ever. Out of everything, all these people, my brother Teray brought this up. Out of all this stuff that's going on, right? People who are desperately needing things, right? They're not doing what Floyd Mayweather is doing. They didn't do what Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, I just seen that earlier too, right? The award.
Yeah, I played it. That's all you got to do is reward these niggas, and Ricardo probably one of them. Reward that nigga. What you want to know? I can tell you everything you want to know about Sabir Bey. Nigga, you don't know nothing about me, because if you want to know about me, you can jump on the feet and ask me. I'm going to tell you. So this is Tunis, bro. So when you talk about Tunisia, that's Tunis right there. That's Ibn Khaldun's statue. Don't play with me, bro. You don't want this with me. I've been around the world. While you sat on your hands, homie, I've been around the world. Okay? Trust me, you don't want this with me. You a bunch of coward-ass niggas, and you a coward-ass nigga, Ricardo, with a name Ricardo. A coward-ass nigga that sit back and create drama and gossip. And that's what KRS-One was talking about. That's what KRS-One was talking about. This is Ibn Khaldun's work, and he's from Tunisia. Let's teach about the Mukaddima. Let's talk about this. Bring me your Boyce Watkinsons, all these people. I keep telling you, you don't want this with me, bro. I'm very well equipped on so many levels. While you hide behind social media, my nigga. I don't hide behind social media. Nope, I don't. So I've been on here long enough so you can come challenge me. So hopefully you get some lessons. Hopefully. All right. So let me show you another one. Let me put my banner back up here. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play Mayweather's joint again, bro. In a second.
Peace.
This is called the Canon of Medicine. Europeans knows about this. They know. Black folks don't know. What the hell is that, brother? I don't even know what that is.
I was just studying the code of Hammer. I can't say his name.
Hammurabi.
Yeah, my girl had experience with that when she went in school, and I happened to, I'm reading Moorish literature, so I came across it. And we don't supposed to do that. We don't supposed to false witness nothing. You don't supposed to say negative things, especially to people that you have never met. And we picked up these bad habits, and we got to stop doing them.
But this is what it is, brother, because it feels good to most people. And this is why niggas go to Sinetta shows and all these other shows. Them niggas don't challenge them. This is why they would duck severe like the plague. Shout out to my sister Trina, ATL in the building. So that's Avicenna, right? That's his book called The Canon of Medicines. Y'all should look it up. This is him also. Avicenna. I got a lot of his books. Oh, I got a lot of his stuff. So when you in these places, right, and you study the canon of medicine, and you study Averroes, let me show you something else in philosophy. I told y'all, where am I at? I'm a 2 hour, 2.5 hours. I told you I can go 5 hours on this. Let's do this real quick. Let's pull up the philosophy book. Look at this, bro. Do y'all know who this man is? Ibn Bajjah Abu Bakr.
But Bilal, it's pronounced Bilal or Baji? You say it like Baji? Yeah, I'm trying to learn the words too. I had a question for you. One of the questions I had for you was that I keep seeing this word PB, you know what I mean? I don't want to. Yeah, it's like it be in quotations next to some of the literature, and one of the things is put like it's a quotation next to Noble Drew Ali's name and a lot of the prophets' name.
I'm not, that may be, and this is not a knock on Noble Drew Ali and the Moors and the Moors. I'm not from the Moorish Science Temple. That's
right.
I studied it, but I'm not from the Moorish Science Temple. And I want people to understand there's a difference between a historian and the Moorish Science Temple. So I'm not a follower of no man. I respect everybody, but history is what we need. And when I'm speaking, people believe that I'm from the Moorish Science. I never was a member of a Moorish Science Temple of America, period.
Peace. Yeah.
Would I visit the Moorish Science Temple of America? Yes, as respect, I would visit the Moorish Science Temple of America. But a member, I am not that. The nation is not inside of a building. The nation is on the outskirts. The nation is not in four walls. It's outside. And most people think that you have to belong to the Moorish Science Temple to do any of these things or be a Moor. You are Moor by birthright, not because somebody said that you're a member, period. And if any Moor has a problem with me with that, please bring it to the cipher. This is the reality. So
no problem with that, brother.
No, I have to clarify these things because people always believe that I belong to the Moorish Science Temple, and I don't.
Yeah, that's why I ain't even want to go. Yeah, right. But it's I have it on my side. It's I just wanted your thoughts on that. Not too deep on it.
I'm not sure. I got it. Tariq Nasheed is claiming American Indian now. Tell Tariq to come over to the cipher. He's going to keep jumping from one thing to the next thing. Tariq Nasheed, that's what he does. He jumps from one thing to the next. Shit, it's a Tariq Nasheed. We both are here in California. But let me show you these other names, brother. They go Ibn Khaldun. You should study Ibn Khaldun's work, bro. I keep doing this. I want to do a tour on him. I lost my book in the airport a couple of weeks ago. I had another book, but this is Ibn Khaldun. And if you look this up, brother, Ronald Reagan studied Ibn Khaldun on economics. Let me show you something. Can't make this up. Let me help you out. And if you look up Mark Zuckerberg, did I say his name right? Mark Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg,
right?
Zuckerberg.
So how many of y'all ever studied Ibn Khaldun?
I haven't yet.
Y'all, do people know who he is? Study the Muqaddimah. Muqaddimah means the introduction, where you just saw me standing at in Tunis.
Ooh, the Muqaddimah. That's peace.
Let me
peace for that wisdom.
Read this one, bro. I had lost my other one in the airport a couple of weeks ago. I was pissed off, dude. I was mad as hell, Holmes. I lost my book. I said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get another one. But I bought the other one I bought in Tunis.
Okay.
Right. Let me show you something. You want to talk about economics? Let me show you how crazy this is. Hold up. I might be spelling this guy's name wrong. Let me see if I can spell this. How you spell Mark Zuckerberg's last name? Zuckerberg.
I'm pulling it
right here. Oh, here you go. I got it. Let me show you. Let me show you what he's studying. You ready? Let me show you something.
Bring that fire.
Let me show you what it is. What we don't study. Here it is right here. This is Mark Zuckerberg. Marcus, if you got something to say, come on the feed, bro. I let you back on. You see that? Why would Mark Zuckerberg, the dude who runs Facebook and Instagram, be reading about this dude?
Right.
Why niggas running around talking about this? It's Arab talk. Look what he said. Look, in 2015, a yearbooks challenge. Look, praise the look. Why would he be reading about him when niggas run around talking, we don't need to read about him? Think about it. You see how twisted we were? Do you know him? What he did? Let me explain this to you, bro. Listen, I'm gonna show you. Y'all got it? Bear with me. I want y'all to see how far behind we really are. Now watch this. Give me 1 second. I want you to hear something. We keep talking about economics, right? One second. Let's pull him up. Let's pull up your former.
Build a website you love
your former president
with Wix. For your words.
I studied economics in college when I was young, and I learned there about a man named Ibn Khaldun who lived 1,200 years ago in Egypt. And 1,200 years ago, he said, in the beginning of the empire, the rates were low, the tax rates were low, but the revenue was great. He said in the end of the empire, when the empire was collapsing, the rates were great and the revenue was low.
Did y'all know about that? So he's talking about economics. Oh, y'all don't get it. Why would Reagan, Zuckerberg, they're not talking about Claude?
Studied economics in college when I was
studying
young,
the fathers.
And I learned there about a man named Ibn Khaldun who lived 1,200 years ago in Egypt. And 1,200 years ago, he said, in the beginning of the empire, the rates were low, the tax rates were low, but the revenue was great. He said in the end of the empire, when the empire was collapsing, the rates were great and the revenue was.
So who the hell should y'all be studying? Who should y'all be studying? Should you be studying what Ibn Khaldun said in the Muqaddimah? Hold on. But they tell me about Claude Anderson. Y'all don't understand the type of person I am, brother. You can bring me in the room with Claude Anderson. You talking about powernomics. They still using the black thing. You don't get it yet? Oh, they not ready for me, brother. What they think I just walked into this? I told you.
That's why I think they be not privy to information or it's hard to say because I try not to judge because I'm coming into the knowledge as well. Like I've been trying to study this stuff and I recognize that we all Moors and people just don't understand that. They recognize themselves as being human beings. It's like it's sad from my point of view where I'm walking in life, you know, but I try to make it happy.
It really is. And the thing about it, brother, and I said it's our fault. It's black people's, or you say Moors' fault. That's Ibn Khaldun right there. I'm sitting in Tunis. I'm sitting in I'm in Karaouin in Tunisia. That's me in Tunis. That's Ibn Khaldun's painting behind me in Tunis. That'd be North Africa, y'all. So that's me there, right? This is me when I bought my book over there. If you look in my hand, I got the book in my hand. That's Ibn Khaldun's statue in Tunisia. That's me. Let me see if I can blow it up so you can see what I'm holding in my hand. That's the book I just bought.
You remember what year this was?
This was probably, it was after my son passed away. So it's probably like 3 or 4 years ago. About 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, around about that. It'll tell me if I go back. Let me see if I can go back to I can go to my my photos to find out what year that was. Give me 1 second. I can tell you.
It does. It's all pieces. I just know. What I mean, I just wanted to.
That's all good. I'm going to tell you what it was when it was. 2021. It was in 2021. No, was it 2020? Yeah, 2021. I think it was.
And I think around that year I was visiting Doctor the House of Reawakened Minds and what you call it,
Yeah, it's about 2021.
the elder.
Yeah.
Peace.
So the weird part is I'm sitting there and they had a fish in a bowl sitting next to me, a blackamoor fish. And I told the sister about the blackamoor fish. And I told her, have you ever watched this? Even though they didn't.
That's cool as hell.
You know, it's crazy, right? They had a fish called the blackamoor fish. And I told her the story about the blackamoor fish. And I told him the story about Arnold and Willis from Different Strokes and how Arnold and Willis was the Moors and the father was a Mason, right? And the fish was called what? What was the fish called? What was that?
It was Morris?
Abraham.
Abraham. God. Yo, they just put it in our faces, bro.
Remember you sitting there talking to the fish?
Abraham. He used to be talking to Abraham.
So mind you, I'm in North Africa talking to the sister about the fish in Arnold Willis. And I had to literally show her the story of Arnold Willis. I said the father was a Mason. The father was a Mason. I don't know if you remember that. And the two boys, they were watching over the two boys until they become conscious. That's why they don't want y'all to know this.
Yo, that's deep, bro.
They don't get it.
That's on another level.
People think I just walked into this shit. This is why they say we're gonna voice a beer. Let this guy speak on it. Nigga, I'm in these places, bro. I'm sitting with these people in Atlas Mountains and people who live in caves, my nigga. And they telling me the stories. And they telling me to go back to the people in the United States and tell the black people that here, you're not black. You follow me? So,
yes, sir.
Somebody said that's Caucasian Arab, not a nigga. Okay, then come to your cipher, Marcus. You got some facts. You got to see you came back. I just put him on timeout. You notice he came back.
Yeah, you're a troll.
That's okay. Hey, trolls got to learn too. Stevie Wonder was Marvin Gaye.
I wonder what their rates be going for.
I don't know what their rates is going for, but they're gonna get their feelings hurt over here. So if you call a person a Caucasian or Arab in that country, find out what happened.
It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to them. And then, well, I don't even want to. I'm under your feet right now. I need to go.
Do whatever you want, brother. It is what it is, family. It's
open. Caucasian ain't Caucasian.
I'm waiting for Marcus to come on the feed. So this is the thing that people don't understand what Caucasian mean.
Right.
What did the noble Drew Ali call us, brother?
He called us Moorish Americans. He called us ancient Moabites.
Asians, right?
Asiatics.
Okay, here you are. Asiatics. What did Elijah Muhammad call us?
Asiatic.
He didn't get it yet. He didn't comprehend. He's too safe. He's on a yellow bus, bro. He's on a yellow bus. He don't even understand the concept. He's on that yellow bus. You don't want it with me, bro. I told you you can go get all your teachers. Go get your teachers and see how that turn out. So the best thing to do is sit back and learn something or jump on a feed and get your 3 minutes of fame. Because I told you I ain't going nowhere. I told you I could do this for 3 hours, 5 hours, whatever. And you're going to suck up everything. And I'm going to wait till you go get whoever you need to go get. Suck it up. And that's why he don't want to hit the link. He's going to embarrass himself. You know what my children were born, brother, they put down as Asiatics.
Peace.
My children are put down on their birth records as Asiatics. So the whole Caucasian thing not impressed. He don't understand this right here, bro. Let me turn this up for him. Let's blow this up for him. Let him read that for 1 second while I look for something. I want him to read that. Go get your scholars. Hurry up. I told you
I would read it out loud for him, but he needs to read that to himself.
You can read it out loud because I'm looking for something, brother. You can read it for him because he may not be able to read.
We're going to use the term for people who are actually black and for those who are brown, like a dark-skinned or so-called African American.
And for those who are in ancient, I gotta say it.
Oh, go ahead, brother. You can say what you want to say. Go ahead, fam.
Ancient Arab term, white. The term brown and white also has a different meaning today from the meaning they had in the past. In the past, the term brown meant dark-skinned. Most of the people in the area called Africa, south of Sahara, are brown. In fact, Africa is called by the Arabs the brown continent. And most of the people in America who call themselves Black Americans are, in reality, brown or white in ancient Arab terms. When the Arab of the past said that a person was brown, they meant that he was dark-skinned, close to black, which is actually a dark shade of brown. The term white can be very confusing to those reading about the descriptions of people of the past, because in the past, when the Arab described someone as white, they sometimes, I can't see the bottom part.
Okay, one second. I'm trying to look for something too, bro. I'm gonna move this up.
Sorry.
I'm looking for something so I can show y'all. I like to show receipts. Go ahead, bro.
When Arabs described someone as white, they meant something entirely different from what is meant today. In the past, when the Arabs described someone as white, they meant either that he had a pure, noble essence, of that he had a nice, smooth complexion without any blemishes. They meant that he had a black complexion with a light brownish undertone. It was very important that you understand me here, because many people mistakenly believe that the Arabs were white because of their lack of knowledge of meaning of white in the Arab. I'm sorry, brother. That's fire.
But see, this is what they don't teach y'all. They don't teach black people this. And this is why this dude Marcus is still on the feed and not coming to the cipher, no indigenous black man. So both of them can come to the feed if
this
they got
is fire.
If they got, I told you I could do this. I could do this for 5 hours, bro. So indigenous black man, hit the link, or Marcus, you're probably the same person anyway, but both of y'all can come on the feed at the same time. So by this time, I should be tired, right?
Yeah, I just had to help out, certain my emphasis, you know.
That's okay, bro. I'm actually looking up. I'm looking for my child's birth records. Oh, here you go. I found it. You want to see, bro? Oh, y'all think it's
honored? I'll be honored.
That's my sons right there. You see their names? My son, his mother. It says what? Race Asiatic.
Asiatic.
Okay.
Peace.
If I'm slow, then you should leave my feed up. Come on the feed. So let me help you out. If I'm slow, you should click the link and come on the feed and show me how slow I am. It's easy to do to click the link. Let's do it again. You the slow, crazy one for being. I wouldn't even be on nobody's feed for this long and just keep typing instead of just say what you need to say. But you better come on his feed respectfully. That's the link. Don't act like you don't see it. So yeah, brother. My children are put down as their race is Asiatic.
Asiatic.
So the reason why, because they can't do this. And when I travel on my documents, when I'm traveling overseas, on my documents, I'm great to delete you. I'm just letting you know. I'm great to block you for eternity. I already told you to come on the feed. Okay? I already told you to come on the feed. So you're going to get blocked. If I'm not ready, I wouldn't ask you to come on the feed. You're not ready. If I wasn't ready, I wouldn't ask you to come on the feed. I'm talking. How you gonna tell me I'm not? I stay ready. You're not ready for this, brother.
You can give you a little time too. Giving you 3 or 4 minutes to come show your.
I'm giving them time to get it.
You got a voice. You can give you a little 4-minute voice, bro. Check that out.
He got it. He can do 3 or 4 minutes, bro. And he ain't gonna
bring your source.
He ain't gonna show nothing but talk. That's what they do. They get on here and talk. because they're not
each
getting
one teach one.
Listen, they're not getting this from the other channels. They must think I'm one of these other Moors. So let me show you something. I'm still looking. I'm still scrolling through. In the words of my brother Madib, he's like, don't even entertain them cats.
Facts.
He's like, don't even entertain them. I've been on it for, what, 2 hours and 40 minutes? You mean to tell me he ain't have the courage yet to come on the feed? He been watching the whole time. So let me explain something to you, brother. When I travel, on my documents, it says this: American Moor. You see the difference between the nationality and the race? And it says producer. You can't just write that down. You literally can have a different name on that. But I do one-on-ones for this too. I do one-on-ones. So, brother, I thank you for joining the feed. Okay, I'm out. Thank you very much. I will unsubscribe. Thank you. I'm gonna help you out. Thank you very much. You got enough. Thank you very much. Peace. Okay. All right. Have a wonderful life.
That's crazy.
I've been giving them the opportunity, brother. They must think I'm one of these other Moors, bro. It ain't gonna work.
Nah, this give me visual of the audacity of some people, of our people sometimes.
But I do that to show you how ignorant we are, brother. So it's not the boogeyman, it's our people. That's why I said I really wish I had the money like that to really do what I need to do. I'm trying to get to Chicago. I'll probably be in Chicago this week. I ain't gonna tell y'all what day. I will be in Chicago somewhere. I'm working on doing something at my brother Yoel's bookstore at the Underground Bookstore in Chicago. And if y'all would like to support, I want to do a Sabir Bay experience, and it's going to be on the Constitution. It's going to be on the Constitution of the state and the U.S. Constitution, both of them, state and U.S. Constitution. So if y'all would like to support it, you can go to my Zelle right there. It's my email. You can go to my PayPal. It's my email. You can go to my Chime. It's my email. My
Please support, man. Please support.
My Cash App is $Sabir Bay Radio. $Sabir Bay Radio. It's going to be this week, but I need more support behind it, people. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something else. If y'all would like to support it. I want you to look up him too. This is Averroes. This is in the University of Barcelona when I was there. I was with Yassim's wife, Mos Def's wife, and she the one that took all these pictures, honestly. She took the pictures when I was there. Let me show you who Averroes is. I'm gonna show you where I was at. She took this picture too. So this is Averroes. Look him up too. He was in that book. I'm gonna go back to that philosophy book again. He's in that book. So this is in the University of Barcelona. And somebody said, how did you get in the University of Barcelona? Maiva took that picture too. Mos Def wife.
Oh, peace.
So I'm gonna show you something. The whole time we in here, we tripping in the University of Barcelona. This is the books that I have. These are all Averroes' books on philosophy. So that's me sitting on a floor. That's all Averroes. Right. Let me show you who Averroes is again. This is Averroes. The university would never teach you this, but the Europeans know about this. So Mayweather should put some money behind me. That's Averroes right there. This is in Cordoba. You can look him up. That's him too. This is the hotel I stayed at. And I didn't have to stay here, but I just wanted to stay here because they said this was his house.
Right.
I didn't have to stay here, but let me show you something. That's in what was we at? Cordoba. I stayed in this hotel. That was supposed to be in the house. Where his house was at. Hotel Averroes.
Peace, y'all.
So I don't sit back and pull stuff off online and AIs and all that beautiful stuff. No, I go to the places and I pull this out to show y'all that they are holding things back from you. And this is why that European girl can say what she want to say and do what she do.
Because she know the truth.
She know what's going on. I don't know. I don't even want to give her the credit for that, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want to give her that much credit, bro. I don't know if she know or not. Maybe she don't know.
Yeah, I kind of following what you're saying. Because it takes a good sitting down and discernment to even come close and being guided, at the same time by Allah.
So there go Ibn Rashid right there. There go his name. Now I call him Averroes, which everybody calls him Averroes. That's his name. Again, right here. That's Averroes. So why would his name be in a philosophy book, bro? Why would his name be here in a philosophy book? You see all these philosophers. This is why Europeans have a heads up over y'all, because majority of our black leaders, bro, sold us out. They sold us out, bro. They sold us out ungodly. So study these people. Any of these people that you want me to talk about, we can do this with the Severe Bay experience. I would love to come to your state. Let's go back to this European. I want you to hear what she said, bro. Listen to what she said again. Give me 1 minute. Let's find her. Where is she at? Here she go. I'm almost finished. Let's be able. I want you to hear her one more time. Listen to this again. This is the rest of her conversation.
And it's just, I've been seeing my country get progressively worse. And I've noticed it seems to have been a national uptick in the destruction and chaos in the last 5 years. I've seen my country become destroyed at an accelerated pace. I think we can all tell. I think it was kicked off with COVID when we were collectively stripped of our rights. And it's just continued to escalate ever since. So what I want is I want my country to be great again, okay? That's why Trump won in 2016, and that's why he's our president now, because he ran on this slogan of making America great again. I think he is failed in a lot of ways, because when a politician gets up into a position of political power, they quickly are presented with the real people who run our country, and they quickly learn that there is no sovereignty and there's no power in the political offices that they hold, despite being elected there on certain promises that they gave the voter, and the voter elects them into those positions. I want that to change. I want our sovereignty back. I want our racial identity back. And I want my homogenous society back. I want a country to live in that's going to be a good, thriving place for my children to grow up in. I want a place where families can feel safe to raise children. I want a place where everyone, despite how poor you are, despite how rich you are, can live in peace and can live in nice, prosperous communities. I want to live in a country that's
Did she mention sovereignty yet, bro?
No, not yet.
respected again. And I want to live in a country that is ours again. And that's what I mean when I say I want America to be great again. And the way we achieve that is that we start actually putting America and Americans first. First of all, we have to start by identifying who the American people are. This country was founded on white Christian people.
No, it was not.
And on white Christian values. And that is who I care about. And that is what our politicians should care about. They should care about those people. They should pander to those people. And they should serve those people. They should not be serving the interests of foreign countries and of foreign people. And they should not be encouraging the mass migration of foreign people into our lands, which will cause the inevitable destruction and strife and chaos as we're seeing in the UK, as we're seeing in Canada, and as we're seeing now in the United States.
All of them with foreigners.
In order to achieve this, we need a leader to rise up. The people are getting there. The people are waking up slowly but surely. It is happening. And the powers at be are not happy with that. They are using every sort of ploy in the book to get the people cowed back into a good place of submission, like how we used to be. Ignorant, blissful, our heads in the sand. We don't know what's actually going on. We just think if we go to the polls and vote, everything will be fine. Well, as a lot of people are realizing, the left and the right are controlled by the same entity. They're two wings of the same bird. They do not serve our interests. You get different policies, but you get the exact same stuff in the end of the day. We still send billions and trillions of dollars to other countries, and we still see our fellow white people.
But she spoke about sovereignty, I think, brothers. Did I miss it? Because it wasn't that far into this video.
Right. She might have mentioned it earlier, but
okay, so let me see
I started gigging into it. Maybe I missed it myself.
Let me go back just a little bit, see what's
leaving the country. They are actually doing everything in their power to destroy the country. So I made this stream last night, a live stream, and a few people watched it, and now people are quite angry. Several allegations are being alleged against me. Why is she doing this? Is she just a shock jock, just an agent provocateur? Or is she a grifter? Or is she Jewish? Or is this a federal asset?
She mentioned it. So let me explain to y'all how this works. You ready? So I'm going to show y'all how black people don't understand sovereignty. Let me help y'all out. Sovereign people, let me pull out a law dictionary for y'all. I keep trying to tell you, you can drop me off in the room with any of them and I'm going to go in. Sovereign people is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. And it says C. Scott versus Sanford. Black people don't have sovereignty, bruh. They don't have sovereignty. And this is why I said it's black people that's the problem. Okay? Here it is.
Right.
So,
Coming into a body. Yeah.
so when you look up in any law dictionary, and look up sovereignty, not sovereign citizens, sovereign people, okay? That's what she's talking about. So bear with me one second. So in this case, it says, see what? C. Scott versus Sanford. How many of y'all have the Dred Scott case? Raise your hand. I got it if you want it. How many of y'all have the Dred Scott case? Now, you can purchase it off me. I do have the original copy of it. So, it's not Sabir's fault. Here's the Dred Scott case, but I do have the original. Well, don't look like this. Y'all wouldn't be getting this one. But let me show you something. This says the lawyer's edition, bro. Lawyer's edition, not Sabir Bey's edition, lawyer's edition. So whose job is it to teach you this? It's not Sabir Bey's job.
Right.
Lawyer's edition. This is too much to be reading. Y'all should get it. So why did it say C. Scott versus Sanford at the bottom? C. Scott versus, which means that you would go to the Dred Scott case. Here we go. Are you ready? So when you go to the Dred Scott case, this is what it would tell you. Let's move this. Here it is. But why are the African race born in a state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizen? The answer is obvious. He is not by the institution and laws of the state numbered amongst his people. That's why the 14th Amendment don't say we the people. It don't say the people. It says all persons born or naturalized is subject to. Is it clicking yet, brother? Is it clicking yet?
Mm-hmm.
It says he forms no part of sovereignty of the state and is not therefore called on to uphold or defend it. You don't play no part of sovereignty.
They put us in personage.
There you go. And his body's eyes. So whose fault is it? Is it Sabir's fault or is it the black scholar's fault? It's not my fault. I know this is far-fetched for some of y'all. We coming up on 3 hours, bro. 3 hours. Damn. This is like a lecture, right? Damn.
Not right. It is.
Like a damn lecture up in this camp.
Pardon me, I gotta answer the phone.
Go ahead, bro. So listen, black people play no part of that. So please share it out. It says all persons born or naturalized is subject to the jurisdiction thereof. It don't say we the people. If you want the Dred Scott case, people, please hit me up. Hit me up. I know some people want to hit me up and say, well, Sabir, you did too much for these people. Hopefully I can get off the speed and at least have $1,000, which I never would do. At least $1,000, people. Can I get $1,000? Everybody put up $100 right now. Can I get $1,000 off this motherfucker, man? God damn. Shit. Hey, Lance, can I get at least $1,000? The pastor's asking for $1,200, $2,000, bro. And yes, this is real, live. Can I get $2,000, brother Lance, from somebody? Woo! 5647. Give me 1 second. You think it's worth $2,000? If y'all think it's worth a couple of grand, y'all can drop 100, like the pastor Marvin Wining said. Okay? If y'all think it is. All right. So Yes, thank you, brother. And I'm gonna put my banner up just in case I don't know. So let's do this one more time. Sovereignty. States are sovereign, people. Let me help y'all out. So here you go. State sovereign immunity. All right. So stop letting these people tell you that's that sovereign citizen talk. I'll take on anybody who would try me. Let me show you what book this is. This is why that'll help me do the tours, brother. Constitutional law. It's in here. It's in here. Okay. Let's get with it. Let's get it cracking. Y'all not serious. That's the problem. None of y'all are serious. Okay, $1 billion worth of game for real severe. So I don't even, let me tell you something, family. I don't even get no. Listen, nobody go on here. So anybody that think this is about money with me, they don't. And if I'm going to tell y'all, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I can get off this feed and it don't drop nothing. Okay, so yeah, you're right. And this is why Mayweather and them can do what they're doing. That's why Marvin Winans can actually pimp every last one of y'all. Okay, that's why, because y'all easily led. You're like to be led. Okay, this is why he can do what he's doing. Let's go back to him one more time before we go. Again,
Peace. I'm back too.
So this is what it is. So if it's worth $1 billion, how about everybody drop 100? Everybody want to call me when they get in trouble though. So help me out before you get in trouble. So let's go here. Let's go back to Floyd Mayweather. Here you go, bro.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh, you thought
I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%. I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel. The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice. And what we keep hearing is, why, Floyd, why? Well, my best friend is Jewish.
My best friend is Jewish.
This is my brother. And if you have a problem with him, you have a problem with me.
That nigga said if you got a problem with him,
that's
you
his
got a
brother.
problem. That's some shit, but I'm his brother too. Hold on, let me help y'all out.
That's his brother.
Hold up, let me tell you something. I'm his brother too. Let me help y'all out. Y'all ready? I'm a Moorish Jew. Here it is right here. Nigga, what that say right there?
Under the heading of the presenting conditions of the Moorish Jews.
Wait a minute. Hold up. What book would that be? See, y'all don't want to support real conversation under the Moorish Jew. So what? I am that Jew.
Jews of Morocco.
Oh, that's what book it is. 1800s, baby. Y'all don't get it yet? There you go. 1890, motherfucking 2. So what is he talking about? So I don't know what they got on that brother. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what they got on him.
He sounded kind of controlled.
Yeah, he is. You didn't notice that he was nervous too.
Right. It was a yeah, I better say this correctly.
Y'all don't know? You don't know what happened? Those apartment building he's supposed to be buying in New York, and it was a sham. Remember that? Y'all don't remember that?
I remember something like that. I remember he got trapped in Dubai.
Yeah, he got trapped in Dubai too. So somebody had to bail him out. Maybe I need to get trapped so I can get bailed out.
Nah, don't get trapped.
Maybe I need to do something stupid and get trapped. Let them
gambling debts, right? He hit something about
gambling. Let me see if they can bail me out. I'll be like, I'm the spokesperson for. I will be the spokesperson. Can't speak for these Moors though, because these Moors don't back nothing. That's my yarmulkes, brother, in my books.
Peace. The Negro Jew.
He definitely sounded scared. Yes, he definitely sounded scared. He was scared to death on something, bro. See, the difference is I don't need a teleprompt. I don't need a teleprompt. So this is me in Toledo, Spain. You see my shirt says 1492. This is in Toledo, Spain. Jodero de Toledo. That's in Spain. So all of you cats that keep trying to get something for nothing, I do one-on-ones. I can meet up in these lectures. You can do whatever. We can make it happen in Detroit. We can make it happen in Chicago. We can make it happen anywhere, people. It's up to y'all. How many of y'all? Hey, Brandy, I want to know how many people passed the plate. How many of y'all passed the plate? Let's do this. Let me do this real fast while y'all pass the plate. Shout out to my brother Percy who put something else together. Let's pass the plate. I'm gonna put my banner up here one more time. Don't act like, oh, I ain't got Cash App. Well, I got Zelly. I ain't got Zelly. Well, I got Chime. Well, I ain't got Chime. I got PayPal. Oh, I ain't got PayPal. I got Apple Pay. It's all there, y'all. Just in case y'all try to make up something. Now watch, and I'm gonna let y'all know when I come on tonight who donated and who didn't.
Listen, your own scriptures say the Messiah was a son of David, a Jew. He kept our Torah, he prayed in our synagogues, he was never
why
a Christian.
you say we wrong for following
Because you
him?
call him something he never called himself and you use him to Torah. You're quoting Paul all day, not Yeshua. Paul's not the Messiah.
No.
Real Israelites keep the Torah. Shabbat Kashrut, you live
They're
it.
teaching the gospel of
Then
Christ.
follow what he did. He was a Jew, a rabbi, he prayed in the synagogue, he kept
Brothers, hear me. Your people will stay in bondage until you return to the Torah, not to the thing Paul and Rome stitched together hundreds of years later.
We already follow the law, man.
Then
We
come
keep the
back to
commandments.
Judaism itself, not.
No.
Listen, your own scriptures say the Messiah was a son of David, a Jew.
He is funny as hell. Yo, Percy is crazy for this, man. But I got another one before we go. And I hope, yes, brother, I hope they go there, hit the like button, share, and please subscribe and support. No doubt. So my whole thing, brother, right now, I'm trying to get up at least $3,000 before this week is out. $3,000. So it could be some type of leeway because I got to look at flights. I got to look at how long I'm going to be in hotels. So at least $3,000 or $4,000. If anybody wants to support right now, not next week, like now, do your part. Okay. This is how we're going to make these things work, brother. I don't really know what else to say. I got one more video with Charlie Kirk. I can go 5 hours, but I don't think you want to hear me for another 2 hours. What do you think, Brandon?
I could listen, but I don't have none of that stuff under my name. And that's because I understood what's happening. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. I got you.
But I would love to support you, brother.
It's all good. But people that can should. And that's what people keep saying. So this is Charlie Kirk. I want you to hear something because people get this Arab thing twisted. This is Charlie Kirk before he got killed. Listen to this conversation, bro. I told y'all got the wrong people. You got the emotional black people in the room. Listen up.
Well, as a Christian, so are you Armenian Christian?
No,
or?
I'm actually Palestinian.
Okay. And you're Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Okay, well, praise God. I'm thrilled to hear that. And I guess the question I would have as a Christian, do you think that it's better for Christianity to have Israel controlled by Jews or Israel controlled by Muslims? What's better for Christianity?
Okay, so from my own personal experience, I've seen Muslims be more receptive to the Christian faith than Jews. That's my own personal experience. But on top of that, there are, not only in Israel, there are thousands of churches all throughout the Middle East and Muslim-controlled countries that have been preserved for thousands of years now that get funding. So I don't think it's an argument on whether who would do it better because they've both been doing it for thousands of years now.
I'll get to you next.
So part of my family's recent family that's married in is from Tehran. They're Iranian. And they've been Christian their entire life.
Shia Muslim?
No, they are Christian. They are Armenian.
Oh, okay.
And they've lived in Tehran their entire life. There's a big community of them. They have churches that they go every single Sunday. They are proud of who they are. They wear their crosses out. Not a problem. Well, like, let's talk about Egypt, Syria, Jordan. They have thousands of churches there. They have big Christian faith over there, but they are Muslim majority countries and run by Muslims, and the churches are protected.
He was like, oh, damn. What?
My own family was thrown to the. Now, I don't want to make a personal argument, but my own family was thrown to the ground by Israeli guards because they were wearing a cross out. That's been my own personal experience.
That is unacceptable.
It's not.
Well, I said it's I believe it to be unacceptable.
And that's what they do to Christians. And niggas over here in the United States, they disrespect Christians in Palestine, in Israel.
Well, as a Christian,
they disrespect them over there. They spit on them. And niggas over here talk about, oh, brother, we're going to make this a Christian country. That's the niggas.
Right.
It's never been a Christian country. You do know that America, y'all know what America mean, right? It's Amir. A-M-I-R or A-M-E-R. Amir. The alphabet that y'all using here is Arabic.
Peace.
The number system you're using here is Arabic. So do you think that white girl can sit with me, that European girl can sit with me and go head to head with me? I don't think so. Let me give y'all another book that I have. It's not mine, but I did get this book. And I can email this to you too. It's 366 pages. 101 inventions. His right here. Muslims. Here you go. Let me scroll down here. Muslims. If it wasn't for Muslims, you wouldn't have the clock. You wouldn't have chess, cleanliness, devices, trick devices, dining, agriculture, farming. Do your research. You ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying on this feed, baby. Debunk it step by step. You can send it to God the Killer, whatever you want to call him, the Sign of the shows. Come on. Schools. Even the Pope went to a Muslim school. Hospitals. That's where the term hospitality come from. Hospitals. Surgery. Blood circulations. You see Ibn Sina right here? Bone fractures. What I tell you about Ibn Sina? Oh, y'all don't want this, bro. Universities. Send this to that girl and tell her to sit with me on Paris Morgan's show.
I don't even know who that girl is. That's the first time I've seen that lady.
I know, but this is the thing about them. They make these people famous. And Mark Lamont Hill and them, they make these people famous. Y'all don't make the people who needs to be out here. If it wasn't for coffee, you would not have coffee, people. It was for Muslims. So you want to talk about what Muslims brought or black people brought? The so-called black people have been hit in their head and knocked unconscious. That's what happened to us. That's what happened. So I'm gonna go back before we go, and I gave y'all enough time to support and share. One more time. Now, again, I'm gonna give Mark Lamont Hill the credit again, just for this part. Listen up.
Enslaved Africans built this country, and many were Muslim, and many even after the era of slavery still held on.
That is true.
And
Michael did say that.
And many of them practiced secretly and silently, and even at the beginning of the 20th century with the Moorish Science Temple, with the Ahmadiyya movement. I mean, there are just numerous movements. And if you look at the founding fathers, God forbid,
What's up, folks? We are back again. I thought Jack Posobiec brought up a good point when he said, what cities did they create?
Said,
welcome.
He kind of loosened the keys up a little bit there, didn't he? And little people ain't catch that. Okay.
Why I said, if I'm in the room with Mark Lamont Hill, if I was on that show, I wouldn't even know, bro. I would just chill and wait for my moment. This is how I am. And then I would build on what Mark Lamont Hill said. You're going to have to come here regardless, but they don't want you to know that you're the Moor, bro. That's my point. They can't tell you. We got these dudes who think they know the history of the Moors, but truly don't know the history of the Moors.
That's what know themselves.
Hold on, let me show you something, bro. I'm gonna be a buck with you. Here you go. I'm gonna pull this up. They don't talk to people who know this history. Let me show you a couple of documents, bro. Look at this. It's state by state. I have this book too. This book is like 1,000 pages. State by state, race and racism in the United States lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent in the colony. I have that book. I got it.
Yo, that just make me think more into of when they called the Moor a heathen or a Saracen or a pagan, and it was an unbaptized Indian.
Dude, they did a lot, bro. Listen, fam. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna show you some more. I have this book. This book I have also. Let me show you this, bro. I have this one too. You ever heard of this book?
100.
So why is it they hiding all this information from us? You ever seen this book before?
No.
According to Craig Stevens' book, I just showed you two different books. Harvard would have failed if it was not for one African known on the record as a Moor.
And don't they have something about more at Harvard? Like
Yes.
in
I went to
more
Harvard. I went up to Harvard. I got a document when I was at Harvard. Straight up. I was in Harvard in the wintertime. In the winter. So
honest to you, bro.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna show you this when I was in Portugal. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is all this. This is in Portugal before the 1500s. Let me show you something. Look at this. This was in 1147. Look what it says. Conquer Lisbon from the Moors. This is, you ain't gonna find this online, but you got to go to Portugal to find it. Crazy, right? That was 1147. So let me show you. Now, remember when J.A. Rogers said before the 1500s it was Ethiopians and Moors?
Right.
Right? Now, this is me in Portugal. Let me show you. I'm going to pull up another one from 1372. Before the 1500s. Bear with me. Give me 1 second. You see this one too? How he talks about the Moors, conquered from the Moors by King Alfonso.
Yep, 1147.
1372. Ain't that crazy? This is why I said Sonetta don't even want to have this conversation. That's why they over there arguing. My man just said he just got off Sonetta's show. He said he just got off Sonetta's show. He said, brother, what do you say? Sonetta just had to leave the debate with this Pope talking about Hamathites, Canaanites, and Moabites. You would be great. Sonetta don't want me on them shows. Sonetta, tell Sonetta right now that he can put up some money and I will do it with Tazariak and whoever. That's what you can do. Let them know. So go to this show right now and tell Sonetta I'm live and tell Sonetta to put up some money from the Power Rangers and they can actually have a discussion. Or they can come over here. I do it over here.
That guy's all right. I don't know how to say his name. That Hebrew. He was going everywhere. I've seen him on that crazy boy show. So the boy disrespect. This is like, I don't know. It's a Jewish curly haired kid. And
he's out here. You talking about no jumper?
Not that. No jumper. It's another weird. Like, I don't want to call him. I don't want to give him an identity. I don't know his identity. But it's a weird kid. I don't know his name. But he just was on. He was on that show and he was like kind of disrespecting, throwing disrespect towards. No, I mean, I can't say his name. So, yeah.
But this is the thing, bro. This is why I said I wish I had the finances to finance all this shit, but I don't get people to back it. I got to be struggling to try to put this information out here. So, again, man, I don't know what people want from me. I'm going to show you another one. I would love to be on them shows, but they'd be like, let's keep Sabir Day's name out of the mouth. So let me show you this again. You can look up this too, brother. This is called the 7 castles. I went to all 4 of these castles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I went to 7 of them, right? This is the Moorish head that I'm pointing to. This is in Portugal when I was there.
Yeah, see the Moorish head.
Bro, it is so much history here, homie. So much history. Let me just take you somewhere real fast. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can find this video. Damn. I'm gonna take you to Portugal real fast, right? I was in this place called Faro. Let me show you something. Pay attention to this, bro. Like, again, this is not AI. This is real time. This is me. It took me about 2 hours to get to Faro. And that was in 9 months ago. I was there 9 months ago. Now I'm gonna show you something, bro. It's good. God damn. Look at this. Look at this.
That's cool as hell.
That's the war.
Oh, that's still fighting.
That's it. That's the Moors fighting. In the 1200s. Look, watch this shit. Yeah, look. better.
And 1249.
1249. Y'all don't get it?
1249.
They don't show y'all this.
Like they kicking the doors.
Dude, it is so much history that's here. You gotta study history before the 1500s. You gotta study the history before this time. The wars fell, they fell apart.
Oh, look. Somebody caught somebody's bill.
This is better. I lived on it. It took us about 2 hours to get there from Lisbon. Look at the fortress.
Yeah, look at the stone wall.
I told you, man, there's so much history you can build on, man. I'm on 3 hours and 16 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna come back and take a picture right there. Yeah. This is it right here.
Blue, yo.
1266 is interesting. 1266.
After the wars fell, a lot of stuff was going on in this time. Oh, Alfonso, this statue is this.
Also, a brace.
Yeah, Alfonso. When they took it over.
That's in 1266.
Mm-hmm.
Never to right there.
Look, they got a whole statue of
Fonzo.
Here's somebody talking. You need to look. It'll tell you downfall of the wars. So,
Where they should go in the museum because they actually might have a history, kind of like that story place in Lisbon.
a lot of history.
We should have went to Prato to Porto.
It's a lot of history.
That was cool, bro.
Yo, it's cool. Ain't nothing compared to. Imagine, like I said, if I can just fall back, bro, and pay somebody, if I have to, I can't do this. Not even gonna try anymore. So I've been on here for an hour, 3 hours, what, 3 hours and some
3
change?
hours going hard.
Like, come on, fam. So hopefully y'all got something from this, and hopefully you want to support what I'm doing. Those that can, I know my brother said he can't, but it's all love, family. But I gotta go eat, you know. So subscribe to the channel, support the channel. If you have X, reach out to me on X, Real Sabir Bell X. That's my email right there, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. That's the Zelle, PayPal, Chime, Apple Pay, and Cash App. And let me say this about Sinetta. Sinetta, I went to Sinetta's house when I was in New York. Like, they said a dirty dog is a dirty dog. Sinetta tried it with Zariak. He tried it with God the Killer, whatever his name is. Them niggas couldn't do it. You can't. It's not gonna work.
You talk about Unc?
Yeah, Unc the God said you never went up against no heavy hitters. Nigga, ain't nobody on Sinetta's squad. Take this one part. None of them niggas on Sinetta's squad is heavy hitters. Okay? None of them are heavy hitters. And tell them Sabir Bey said it. And they can reach out to me.
Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
No doubt. Sinetta got my number. He know how to reach me. Or they can all come over here to the cipher. So I gave you 3.5 hours. I was going to say 5 hours, bro. But damn, I can't. I got to eat, man.
Understand, man. I'm honored to even speak with a legend right now. Salute to you, brother.
No doubt. I appreciate you too, brother. Let me give a shout out to this young brother in Philadelphia too. There was a brother that was in Philly that did a mural in Philadelphia. Let me give a shout out to this young brother.
That's peace. That's deep too.
It was dope, man. Let me tell you, it was kind of cool. He did this mural at I think it was a shelter in Philadelphia. Let me put this up here. That was kind of cool. He caught me like a mug too. That was crazy. He painted on a wall in a shelter in Philadelphia. Yo, crazy.
No, that's honor.
So listen, if y'all want to support, please email me, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. 3 hours and 21 mother freaking minutes. Don't try to email me with no, I just want to know this. I do one-on-ones. I'm ready to go. I'm going to go to Chicago, Detroit, hit back to Philadelphia. I just, I don't know if I'm ready yet. Can I show you one more thing, bro? Can I show y'all one more thing? Just bear with me. I know Brandy probably saying Sabir. Let me show y'all one more thing before we go. Shout out to my brother Amadeus Christ. And I'll go out like this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of videos. Give me 1 second.
Humanitarian need.
They adopted the Constitution for the United States from Muslim law. John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson were all Masons and all deists.
Basically, the battlefield or the battleground where the Moors lost their fight at. And actually, if you look around, you'll see 4 points. It represents the 4 cardinal points: your fire, your earth, your air, your water. And also where the Pope is called the cardinal, but you got 4 ways to go in. North Gate. You got what? The North Gate, West Gate, South Gate, East Gate.
East Gate, West Gate, South Gate. It spells news. And of course, you got your zodiac, which is Moorish culture, in the middle of the courtyard. In this courtyard, and this building is designed, it's called Ionic and Moorish architecture, designed just like a mosque. And after we go in this area, we're going to go underneath the parapet in the north, which you see right there. And you're going to see that it is the most elaborate of all of the entries. And after the North Gate, you'll see number 1 North Broad Street, the Masonic Lodge, etc. You'll notice also as we walked in the West Gate, because we came in the West Gate, the architecture is in itself generally very elaborate. However, you'll notice the extreme care and detail that's placed in the North Gate.
Set it off in my hometown. There's a lot of history that's here.
For Shakamakson, that's this territory, is designed just like a mosque. This is the north gate of the mosque. It has a parapet on the top. They have Billy Penn's statue at the peak of the parapet, and he's situated 23.5 degrees east by northeast, facing the Great Masonic Lodge right there. And this is where the Mummers Parade ends that they have every year, and they assemble at 6th and Moore Street. As you'll notice, as we walked into the other area, you'll notice that the cornerstone is in an open grave pit. And you recognize that in the North Gate, the pillars are marble and very elaborate, dressed more elaborately than all the other gates. You also know that North America is referred to its cosmological name, the North Gate. And the Europeans who have been administrating over the estate of the Moors refer to themselves as the keepers of the North Gate. And so you turn around, you see the Masonic Lodge.
Got one more, baby.
So we here.
One more.
Monday.com,
Got one more.
the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms,
I don't
not
feel
naming
my behind, B.
And this is what happens, man.
Brotherhood of the
Let's go.
If you don't understand the rules of power, you will certainly lose to someone who does.
I bet this is gonna be the dopest documentary watch. When people
Now
see
we
this,
over here. Sit there.
I tell you, and you got to get Medivh. You got to get him on the history as far as what he's going to explain to you, man. Just sit down, man. It's going to be dope as hell. We out here in Seville, man. First time this is happening in Seville, Spain. The Moors are coming back, baby. We're coming back. We're taking it back. What up?
Archive.
The tour guide. So that's who I was talking to in the store. So she said, oh, no, somebody in the crowd asked what about the Moors? That's what they asked her, what about the Moors, right? And she said, oh, they were Arabs. That's what she said. And I said, no, Arab just means a person that speaks Arabic, right? So that's what she said. Then we started talking about the Moor. I said, I'm a Moor. She said, shh, don't say that. That's just how she did it. That's just how she did it. She said, oh, don't say that. I said, I'm a Moor. I told her I'm a Moor.
They try to erase every Moor. Like whatever Moor did, they try to erase that and they're trying to make it Islam. We did that. But everybody knows, like, you know, because it's still here. Like you say, when you see the architecture, that's us. That's Moor's architecture.
It's
you know
Moor's
what I mean? It's not.
And that's why I said these arguments amongst our people, man, in the States is insane, man. I'm like, you have no idea about history, man. Y'all don't know what happened in Spain. Everything kicked off right here in Spain when the Moors fell. Everything started right here in Spain.
The new wars, everything, like Christopher Columbus, what do you call it? The three and the what were there?
Isabella.
Okay, so all the three, they sailed from it?
Yeah, they did.
Listen, I can do this for days, people, but I hopefully y'all.
Yo, peace, man.
I could do this. I got so much brother. You don't even know how many SD cards I done bought. So anybody that's willing, y'all can support right now. I thank y'all. I want to do this, take this on the road, and have it the Sabir Bay experience. So it's been 3.5 hours, y'all. I thank y'all so much, but I do gotta go.
Battery 80%.
Okay. I thank y'all so much, brother. Come back anytime. I may come back on later on. It depends on how I feel.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for inviting me.
No doubt. Share it. Huh?
You're one of the greats. You're the greatest.
No, I'm just
on purpose,
you, brother.
We've all got to be great on purpose. You got to show our greatness.
I appreciate you, brother, and I'm just Sabir Bay. Thank you. I'm just a messenger. Peace.
Peace to everybody out there, and love.
Happy hip hop history, my baby. Make me wonder how I keep going under. This is so real. Makes me wonder how I keep them going under, baby. I'm part of my hell, baby. Happy hip hop history month.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep them going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep them going under.
It really do make me wonder.
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, cause a man with a tow truck repossessed my car. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. That's true. Standing on the front stoop, hanging out the window, watching all the cars go by, roaring as the breeze blow. A crazy lady living in a bag, eating out of garbage. Used to be a fag hag, such a that's the tango. Skip the life and dango. A zircon princess seemed to lost her senses. Down at the peep show, watching all the creeps, so she can tell her stories. Took the girls back home. She went to the city and got so diddy. She had to get a bitch, she couldn't make it on her own. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
My brother's doing fast on my mother's TV. Says she watches too much, it's just not healthy. All my children in the daytime, Dallas at night. Can't even see the game or the Sugar Ray fight. The bill collectors, they ring my phone and scare my wife when I'm not home. I got a bum education, double-digit inflation. Can't take the train to the job, there's a strike at the station. And then on King Kong standing on my back, can't stop to turn around. Broke my sack with iliac, a mid-range migraine, cancer, membrane. Sometimes I think I'm wrong and saying, I swear I might hijack a plane. Don't push me, call, I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Happy hip hop history.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Share it out. Share it out. Edutainment show, baby.
My son said, Daddy, I don't want to go to school because the teacher's a jerk. He must think I'm a fool. And all the kids go reaper. I think it'd be cheaper if I just got a job, learn to be a street sweeper. I dance to the beat, shuffle my feet, wear my shirt and tie, and run with the creeps. Because it's all about money, ain't a damn thing funny. You got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. They pushed that girl in front of the train, took her to the doctor, sewed her arm on the game. Stabbed that man right in his heart. Gave him a transplant for a brand new start. I can't walk through the park cause it's crazy after dark. Keep my hand on my gun cause they got me on the run. I feel like an outlaw, broke my last glass jaw. Hear them say, you want some more? Living on a seesaw. Don't push me.